Professional caster, welcome to a best of 5 here between Mr. Yo and MbL. We are in the group stage of King of the Desert 3, hosted by MembTV. Of course, go check out his channel if you're feeling so inclined. The very first game of this best of 5, we have MbL playing as the Malians at the top side of the map. He's going to be in blue. And we have Mr. Yo playing as the Khmer in the red trunks at the bottom portion of this map. Nilly, what do you think about the Civ matchup as we have a slight pause here at the beginning of the game?
Well, KOTD Arabia, very open. We need mobility. Malians really showing, okay, we can run around on our horses. Strong economy. Khmer have really shown, okay, pop 20, nice potential to be up early, to get the pressure. Nice way to jump into houses. Surely two of the stronger civilizations. Khmer probably with a slight advantage. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of scouts from both players.
Why do you think MbL went for the Malians first here in the very first game?
I honestly think
expecting a different Civ from Mr. Yo?
I think it's super random. I think there's so many mind games, so many options. In a best of 5, trying to predict that with all having the same map doesn't make so much sense.
Okay. And what do you think about these maps?
Okay, we will see berries in the back quite defensively while we see the continuation of the game. Gold relatively open, a bit closer. Yeah, it won't be that pretty for Mr. Yo to wall this map if he wants to have gold included. MbL space, not much better with those gold spots.
Yeah, the stone and the gold in the front there, kind of rough for him. And then even like the berries on the side, like everything's on a hill for MbL here. He's definitely in a crater, and if Yo decides to come forward, it's going to be super tough for him, especially with those positions of the secondary golds. One forward to the right, one way out to the left.
Especially MbL, he accepts like unfortunate bases if he can just wall himself very tight and then later on expand a bit to the gold, but even that is very tricky, right? One woodline to the front, one woodline to the back. And like, how does he create walls here? Not going to be easy.
I don't think you can create walls here, but I don't think you ever secure your golds. Like, I don't think Yo ever gives you that chance. I've seen MbL wall some pretty ridiculous things, but that gold on the hill is just too far away in such a bad position. And his secondaries are just too far away. So he's going to have to play this a little bit open and just try and beat the Khmer straight up with Malians, which are already not the favorite in this Civ matchup.
Okay, this is the moment where I ask the whole chat and you for predictions. I already did that, right? For you. You did say you wanted to see
3-2 MbL.
Oh, okay. And I went for 3-1 for Mr. Yo, so see him as the slight favorite, but I wouldn't be surprised by a 3-2 for MbL either.
Yeah, I'd love to see this one go to 5 games. Love watching MbL on Arabia. Love watching Yo. Well, both of these players, basically any map. Super fun to watch. So 5 games would be a treat here. MbL kind of scouting around Yo's base. He's not going to be able to find that elephant in time to lame. He was in a really rough position at the back anyway. So it's very unlikely, even if he did find it, that he would get it home. And Yo shooting the elephant with the TC, Nilly. Oh my god. So risky.
Tristan, calm down. And yeah,
no, Tristan would be like, "Oh my god, oh my god,"
as if he is here.
That was pretty good, actually.
That was really good. For a small moment, I checked Discord. Yeah, we're in the winners match, guys. After this is another winners match, Lyri against Doubt. So whoever wins here is through in the round of 8 and will guarantee some more dollars. And we'll have another day off. What's up, Dave?
This is so MbL, dude. We were just talking. There's no way you can secure that gold. Look at this wall.
Yeah.
No other player goes to this wall, I don't think.
Not
maybe
this early,
Stark
no.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Stark. Yeah, but no.
And look, he's gonna wall to what, the edge of the map on the right hand side too. Oh, that's so far, dude.
Yeah. You know what today I saw my Steam achievements after I opened it up. It also shows you achievements of friends, right?
Yeah.
And just today, Stark beat a moderate AI.
What? I could see practicing against a moderate AI, but why beating it? Why finishing the game, you know? Like, those things, they don't resign until their TC is, like, surrounded.
Yeah.
Why did he finish the game? And he didn't use a cheat code because he couldn't have got that achievement.
Okay, the Drush arrives here for Mr. MbL. Lots of villagers there to defend. Yo, no house to protect, but a lot of villagers to fight back. Third militia arriving as well. MbL, he will be completely walled behind this one. Yo, low HP villager at the front. Would love to see a house next to his woodline.
MbL is fully walled at 8:30, or he's going to be at 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane, man.
On an unwallable map.
Yeah, unwallable. Yeah. He is. I mean, he's creating a lot of idle time with the Drush. He hasn't really taken that much damage with it. Yo's gonna have to address that when he gets to Feudal Age. It is giving MbL some time. It is giving him some time.
Okay.
The one thing for MbL, though, is his stone is outside. And his secondary stone is way far. So what happens if Yo goes for, like, a tower push here against these walls?
Oh, yeah, could be interesting. Could easily pressure that one gold spot here. It kind of, it's not very far off, but Gamescom finals, Tedo against against MbL. It felt kind of the same. Absolutely unwallable map. MbL decides to go for those crazy walls. Tedo builds one tower next to the gold. MbL never recovers.
Yeah, it feels like tower, like Yo scouted all of this. It just feels like tower is the play here. You got to go for it quick, though, if he is going.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going forward. Immediately, this is how you can be punished for these greedy walls.
Yeah, and now the question is, does Mr. Yo want to have the scout inside or outside? Outside, you can kind of attack better and address the walls. But inside, you know exactly where MbL is and what he's doing.
Now, the one thing I will say for MbL is that he is so good at defending tower aggression. Like, arguably one of the best players at defending tower aggression.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It was such an unfortunate draw for Stray Dog to have MbL against him.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
no
said
chance.
on.
Yeah, no chance. Still alive with the Drush, too, and getting valuable HP off those scouts. Really working it with that Drush.
Tower now coming up. MbL only at 40% castle, Feudal Age, while Mr. Yo gets out for a small second. Needs to attack the front now. MbL needs to rewall.
Just gonna go for a double layer behind this. That'll buy him some time, and then does he pull a ton of villagers and immediately tower the gold, even with a tower from Mr. Yo already there?
The question is, like, where do you build the tower? If you build it too far to the right, Yo just builds one to the left, and then you're still being blocked away from your gold.
I think you have to build it to the right, though, right? Like, what's MbL's follow-up once he gets into Feudal Age here? He wanted to go on archers. But what is it now?
Goes for the eco upgrades first. Builds a stable in the back. Interesting that he still keeps
Sneaky
villagers
stable.
on gold then. Easy house to wall this one off. I think Yo can't attack there. He needs to attack more to the right hand side. MbL already double walled, so that's pretty solid. Drush still active behind this and forcing a lot of idle time.
Really good Drush from MbL. Didn't kill any villagers, but got the idle time he wanted. And yeah, he's building that tower on the right. Unfortunately for him, I think what you said is going to happen will end up happening. Because Mr. Yo is still on stone right now, so he will have enough for a second tower. Or does he choose to just kind of lock down this hill with that stone on it?
Well, we'll see. I think just left-hand side should be really good. MbL, obviously way too good to lose a villager here. And Yo now has enough of it. Finally sends his scouts back to deal with the rush. What a
really nice Drush.
What a weird mining camp by Mr. Yo there.
Yeah, that's so strange, isn't it?
How did he look at this gold and decide, yeah, that's exactly the mining camp I wanted?
That's like the worst mining camp you can make there. If with actually still touching the gold.
Yeah, and without trapping 2 villagers in there, right? If he has 2 villagers in there, I can see that this somewhat works. Like, did he play too much Empire Wars?
I don't know, but the scouts from MbL are out now. He's got 4 of them and a ton of spears.
Oh.
Suddenly, this tower push from Yo doesn't look so hot here, and the scouts from Yo had to come back to deal with that drush, so they couldn't see this coming.
And the big problem now for Mr. Yo, he obviously doesn't have a barracks, so he can't really take this fight. And MbL just rushing out here. Lovely move. That tower can't stay up.
MbL is so good at defending the tower pushes. Like, he held on to those scouts until he had enough where he knew he could get those villagers. He could rush this down. And even making 3 spearmen and saving it. Like, saving 5 scouts and 3 spearmen until the right moment, and then bringing them out.
Yeah. Crazy move. And if I was Mr. Yo and see that my opponent is fighting so much for the gold, I believe he tries to go for archers.
Yeah, exactly. And MbL doesn't lose a villager from that. Doesn't lose access to his gold. Gets away with the walls. It's just, like, how many players actually get away with that in that situation?
And Mr. Yo now goes for the walls, but villagers will block each other so much with this horrible mining camp.
It's awful, dude.
So bad.
He has to build, like, a gated community for that.
Behind this, though, Mr. Yo, pretty crazy move. Up on the way to Castle Age. MbL sits at 460 foot.
Yeah, he should be up fairly soon. Getting great hits against the scouts. Bunch of weak ones there for Mr. Yo.
And second archer range. Mr. Yo goes for crossbow behind this.
And MbL's going to see that. So that's an important piece of scouting. Not with the second stable from Yo. And MbL's looking for more places to damage. Unfortunately for him, Yo has walled it in. So he'll be fine for now.
The way typical MbL move was housed. Cancelled the villager, went for wheelbarrow. Although he already wanted to click up now. But we'll wait for it to finish. Blacksmith now getting rushed out for Mr. Yo. Thing is, he only has 1 archer at the moment. Like, there will be no real threat coming from him.
Do you think MbL went Malians here to save wood on the walls?
I don't even know if they...
Does it even?
I don't know. Maybe
And that's why he went Mans too? That's why he picked it in the Civ draft?
Not unlikely. Okay, Yo needs to make sure that those villagers at the bottom are walled in. Does that. Nice move. So he goes for an extra TC. Such a different playstyle. Mr. Yo completely open. MbL walling the full unwallable map.
I think MbL should probably peel at least one of these scouts away and start just exploring the dark areas. Especially like that weak one, maybe. Just get that scouting while you can, while you have map control.
Yeah, let's take a look. What does he see? Oh, he sees so little of this map so far.
Yeah.
Sees
He doesn't even see his second gold, dude. To the left side.
Oh, God. Yeah. Like, his scouting intel is only like, where do I wall? Where do I push deer? And then he goes to the other side. That elephant is actually protecting quite nicely. Scouts can't engage those crossbow. Feels like he can move out now. MbL should hold behind this one though. Goes for double stable and the market now. Maybe buys himself some stone for extra TCs.
Okay, now he's using the scouts to look around. He's exploring the corners. 1 elephant coming forward for Mr. Yo, but that will be fairly easily dealt with. And I don't think Yo is going to invest into any more elephants at the time being.
Yeah, probably 1 is enough for now. Goes for TC number 3. No, Botkin would love to see that. And yeah, he just will move in. Look at that. Even sends the crossbow back. He knows they will never do anything.
Yeah. Elephant's going to get cleared up by the spears and the knights, and the scouts are still hanging around. Still looking for stuff, but Yo keeps, even when he overchops, he walls behind.
Yeah.
Just super clean from Yo. After losing those forward villagers, I mean, he only lost 2 out there, but immediate 3 TCs, and he's looking pretty good.
Now goes for a monastery. MbL tried to get some snipes against the farm. I don't think he got them, though. What's MbL's steps now? He sends a villager forward. That's going to be an aggressive siege workshop.
Yeah,
okay.
and he's getting +2 for the knights.
Okay. That would
Double
be some
stable.
aggression.
Mr. Yo does not know that MbL has 2 stables. All he sees is the units. He can't see the stables behind. And he hasn't scouted that forward villager yet. Wisely replacing that siege workshop a little bit farther back.
Okay, why didn't he go for the hill?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's interesting. Okay, Monk's now at it. Still no Botkin. Mr. Yo looks like he will get to a solid economy. He's 8 villages ahead. Plays very defensively. Would love to see his scout being used. But look at the palisades alone and the house. They should get some vision. They still see knights streaming in. Look at that. +1,
Yeah.
+2. He sees enough production to know that it's double stable.
Yeah,
he knows
at
what's
least
up.
2 stables. Yep.
Could be 4. We never
Could
know
be
with those
4.
AM guys.
You know, if MbL pushes... I guess Yo has access to the gold on the left. But if MbL pushes that main gold and succeeds in the siege push against that TC, Yo's going to have to stretch pretty far on the left and the right to get other gold options.
Yeah, right can't be an option, right? If you're getting pushed there.
Yeah.
Left-hand side is okay-ish.
Okay-ish. All it takes is a couple knights to make that not okay-ish.
Yeah, true as well. So, first Mangonel, Mr. Yo, nice outpost in the center and in the left-hand side. Even did get Town Watch, so he knows exactly what's coming up. Now rushing out the siege workshop. Has to idle some villagers for now.
MbL investing everything into this push right now. Still no second TC yet. He'll add that in a few minutes, but let's see if he can do the damage with this. And a second siege workshop. Okay, this is very MbL right now.
Wow. It's really weird. I think a monastery would make so much more sense, no?
Monastery for what, though?
For the elephants that are potentially trying to snipe the Mangonels.
But you have enough spearmen there to deal with the elephants. You almost want Yo to, like, invest in those elephants.
Okay, I can see that. Mr. Yo, his Mangonel traits need to be on point here.
Yeah.
If he loses the first Mangonel, the TC is kind of already gone.
And a ram from MbL. Do you send that to attack the archer range?
The waypoint is on the TC. I think maybe going for the houses might be an option. Look at that, Mr. Yo. He opens the right-hand side and can still maneuver on top of his gold.
MbL notices right away.
Ooh, nice reaction.
Very nice reaction. One of the deadliest players, I think, with a Mangonel, especially with those attack rounds. Very, very good. But so is Yo. And like you said before, Yo's Mangonel shots are going to dictate this fight here. As he loses one for free, and the Knights are diving in against the crossbows. They are +2 Knights. Rams are coming in too.
And villagers aren't really gathered there.
And the Knight didn't take out the Mangonel.
Mangonel right
So
hand
the
side gets the
crossbows are
kill.
on the wrong side of the base.
Oh, still Monk inside there. He's microing back. I think he will hold that one while the push in the center still continues. Still only one villager in the TC.
This TC is going down. This TC is going down. Villagers are going down to the Mangonel, and the Knights, the crossbows are so out of position here, and there's not enough to deal with the +2. The pressure is just insane here from MbL, and he's gonna take out the archer range, perhaps take out the stable.
Oh, goes for the gold at the left-hand side now, as you predicted earlier. Mangonel, 28 HP, trying to micro back crossbows. Ooh, they're playing with fire.
Yeah, that is very, very dangerous. And MbL still with that repair villager. I love that play from Yo to snipe that villager. Now MbL has to send another one forward. Can't repair his Mangonels anymore. One elephant now out for Mr. Yo. Second TC behind this, by the way, for MbL. So he did add that.
Lots of floating resources here by Mr. Yo. Would love to see maybe another stable. He might even lose his first one. No. Ooh, survived with 50 HP.
Oh, he keeps shooting his own knights, MbL. Stop.
That was quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, Mangonel versus Mangonel needs to get at least a trade here, Mr. Yo.
Oh, that was good from
Important.
Yo and bad from MbL to lose that for free. So Mr. Yo holding. Impressive.
He's going for pikeman now. Triple barracks in the back of his base. Ah, that's why they're called back racks, not front racks.
Burt Bacharach's favorite strategy. Do you know who that is, or no?
No.
Oh, well, I thought it was a good joke.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe someone enjoyed it.
So MbL goes to that gold on the left with the knights because he knows Yo wasn't on the gold at the front. But Yo knows that was happening, pulls his villagers away, and adds a TC in the same location that it was before on that main gold.
The two outposts were so good for MbL. Saved some villager lives here. Oh, even gets quite some knights. Look at that, 4 knights down.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a good
man-at-arm
engagement from Mr.
switch.
Yo.
Even amount of villagers behind this. Whew.
Feels like... Do you think MbL should have committed a little bit more there, or should have pulled back after he got the TC, or was it just good defense from Yo?
Well, Yo was ahead in villagers. He did some damage. Well, I think we are completely in an even game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think both just played really, really well.
Okay.
Maybe slipped a bit with Mangonels. I don't really know. Pikeman defense obviously won't do too much once MbL goes onto mass.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mangonels.
Good micro from MbL there. Good micro from Yo as well. Pull his Mangonel away. MbL gets one, and Yo gets one in return. I don't know which way this game is going.
Warning shot. Yeah, and that's absolutely lovely with those two players, right? We didn't even know how the series would go, and well, they're clearly showing us why it was so unpredictable. Yeah. Oh,
MbL should unqueue those long swords.
It's actually
Wait
a
till he
good
gets
way.
supplies.
That's actually a good way to lose resources. If you click supplies, start the men-at-arms, and then unqueue them, you actually lose resources.
Yep.
But he just finishes them.
Yo doesn't see that. Yo does not see the barracks behind. He has no idea. He might see them with this elephant, though.
Elephant is going deep. Can he get the kill? One mango down, other one at 13 HP. Still dances a bit. Monk very ambitious. Gets the... Oh, 2 HP left. Oh, finishes off with the crossbow. Lovely.
Yeah. Good
Farm
stuff there from Yo, and the farms at the front, too. Yo's feeling pretty confident at this angle, but like I said before, he doesn't see the barracks. He doesn't know that the quadruple longsword production is happening. Okay, now he sees... No, he doesn't still.
He still didn't. Mangonel pops out. Gets a full shot off. Not moving at all. Pikeman now to the front. Conversions are not coming in. Crossbow moving back enough. Mangonel dance continues. MbL very active there. The pikeman from the gold needs to come over here. Crossbow underprotected.
Yeah, and the pikemen are now just shifting over from the gold. The knights are pressuring those crossbows, and there's no crossbow numbers anymore to deal with the longswords.
Oh.
This is looking really good for MbL.
Enough
Pressuring that main
resources.
gold again.
Enough resources for a defensive castle. Would have loved to see that one before the attack came in, obviously. Now goes for more stables for the defense. Has enough resources to click up. Oh, this was a perfect timing for MbL.
Yeah, Yo was just getting ready to go up to the Imperial Age, and there's the defensive castle on the wrong side of the stone. Nowhere near that main gold. MbL still pressuring. This looks really good for MbL.
We are still going wild. 18 longsword men on the field. Goes for 6 more now. If Mr. Yo snipes that Mangonel, he will actually hold that TC. He's leapfrogging around. Look at that. One sneaky Mangonel. And then he holds it. Gets a shot off.
Yep.
This is a hold.
And he's
repair.
going to repair the TC. Yep. And now the castle's on the left-hand side, so MbL's got to be careful with his units.
But Mr. Yo abandoned the implant. Had to go for too many elephants for the defense.
Another siege workshop from MbL, but he's not producing from his first siege workshop.
Okay.
Just MbL things. Don't worry about it.
Did he delete that one? I didn't even realize that it was gone.
The second siege workshop he placed? I don't know. Did Yo take that out?
Did he have enough? Okay.
Maybe. MbL's actually on the gold with a light cav on the
Yeah.
left-hand side.
I'm still surprised how few TCs Mr. Yo is building. Honestly, like right-hand side control the gold, left-hand side. I think this was a spot to go for 5 TCs. He had so much wood and stone flow.
Oh, and MbL found that exposed wood line on the left.
Oh, but instant reaction into the houses. Whoop! Saved
There's
again.
2 more light cav coming over there. Yo has some knights, but MbL knows that's a really vulnerable spot. I don't know about committing against that siege workshop though. Okay, he's pulling his longswords away now. Whew.
Did you just click arson and cancel it? Now goes for pikemen. So deep in castle age again. What a crazy game to start off the set. Raid is
MbL
stopped.
ahead on villagers with only 2 TCs, so that tells you how much damage he's done here.
Yeah.
Because Yo's been on 3 TC for a long time.
Well, MbL is now on 3 TCs as well. He did expand to the front gold there.
Ah, okay, there's one there.
Not sure how long it has been up though. Okay, double castle. Honestly, his first castle isn't really protecting that much.
No, that's not the position he wanted to put it, right? He was just kind of forced into doing that. So MbL couldn't loop around to the left-hand side. Ideally, you probably want that, like, where those farms are in front of your TC.
Yeah. Or maybe where your front archer range is. Something in that area. Obviously not easy, right? Raids are now coming in. Ballistic castle instantly denying that one. Crossbows dancing a bit.
Okay, Yo is finally hitting MbL's economy for the first time this game. Since that tower rush, anyway.
Okay. Has forging there. We'll find some villager kills. Meanwhile, Mangonel dance continues. More repair there for Mr. Yo. Crossbow trying to defend this one. MbL goes deep without a lot of chances of success.
Yeah, it's a bit questionable there. It seems like he's tossed longswords so many times in the last couple minutes. Can't get the mass that he wants. I think he's just trying to delay Yo from going up to Imperial Age and kill the numbers of army before Yo can mass.
And the ugly thing is, on the minimap, you know the red dots are here from the forward, right? So if you look at the
Yeah.
minimap, you don't necessarily see those 2 knights raiding you because it's so close.
And they've killed, what, 10 villagers now? 11?
Feels like it, yeah. More pressure. MbL goes in with another wave.
At what point, if you're Yo, do you just say, screw that gold? It's been through so much.
Well, we have 630 stone as well, right? Maybe he can rush
Yeah.
up and... Oh! Cavalry arrives left-hand side. He might just get all the 3 Mangonels and then rush out a castle. This would be the perfect timing now.
God, those knights in MbL's base, they're still going, dude.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, it's
They've
not
killed like 20 villagers.
They're really, really brutal.
MbL!
There's a lot of attack signs, so I can't really fault him for that. But still, at some point, while queuing villagers, you have to scout a knight.
MbL
which
on
we are
the
starting
left
to see.
in Yo's eco. Yo notices right away, though.
Lovely stuff. Builds the house.
And Yo
and
placing a
some,
castle on the right.
Oh, to stop that raid. Still not really protecting his main gold on the 2C, though. What a crazy game. Crossbowman, somewhat ambitious here.
Man, he'd be in such a good, like, better position if he actually noticed those knights when they came in against his stone. Like, they got another 10 villagers after they killed 10 on the stone.
Sitting at 113 villagers, so not too shabby. But obviously, 20 more villagers could have been 1,000 food that he could have invested into imping here. Still keeps himself active on that hill in the center. And look at... Well, what are we seeing out of those castles, Dave?
Ballista Elephant.
Is that a thing?
Okay. I guess so.
They have extra damage against Mangonauts or not?
It's like a scorpion, Nilly.
It can die against pikemen?
It can die against, like, everything? That seems like a weird choice. I was just about to ask what the late game composition is here for Khmer. Because I don't think you want to stick with the Arbalest, right?
I think Arbalest to defend and Hussars to raid. The game, the map is so open, your economy should be good. You can just place farm around your castles, right? You have 3 castles. Wall the left-hand side a bit more, and you should be really fine, in my opinion.
Okay, MbL has enough stone for another castle. Where does it go? Does it go on the left-hand side, or is he putting it to pressure Mr. Yo somewhere? Maybe on the right?
I think where his army is feels very natural if he knew that he was up earlier. But most of the time, you see double castle set up. It's not like the craziest armies against each other, while we see the light cav going for the Mangonauts.
Tried to attack ground a little bit too close there, I think. You can see the Mangonel stutter. And 2 of those are going to go down. All 3 of those are going to go down. Ouch.
Another Mangonel popping as well. And that is the 3-4-1 trade, maybe? Yeah, feels like it. Collecting some relics is Mr. Yo. And I don't think the castle will go up on that hill. I don't really have a good answer to where he should build it, though. Maybe behind there?
Okay, the hill behind.
Yeah, that could make a lot of sense. Yeah. So I
How
don't
expensive
fully
are
understand.
ballista elephants?
Oof. I think like 120 and 80?
God, he's lost a lot of them for not much in return.
You're the co-caster, maybe finding out.
100 food and 80 gold.
Ah, yeah, 180. Okay. Yeah, that's just crazy expensive. How many did he lose? Like 8 already?
Yeah. It's like imp.
Now squeezes in hand cards. Won't be that easy to hold. Right hand side gold. Lots of light cav at the top. Can he break through there? Probably shouldn't. No, he won't. This could be a long game.
It could be.
MbL, he will get some pressure. Focuses down on one trap now. Both players basically close to pop limit, although they were still in Castle Age. And yeah, we see MbL sticking with that champion direction.
I think that the key here for MbL is going to be forcing Mr. Yo to fight in one spot. He's got to pressure the valuable resources, and I think the key for Yo is, I mean, he has the superior economy. He just wants to get the Hussar raids in on every side. You can see him streaming light cav to the left. MbL already has camels there, though.
Yeah. Not sure if that was anticipation. Feels very likely, right? I think the easier choice is to just build a TC, get the Malian Castle Age upgrade that your TCs are firing even without having villagers inside. Let's take a look. How good are the elephants now? The elephants?
Still trash. Okay.
Nothing changed. Oh god. Did they do any damage? Did they hit? Did they shoot? That didn't even feel like tickling.
Do you want to get tickled by a ballista elephant, Nilly?
Well, do we really want to talk about my fetish here?
MbL killing a lot of villagers on that gold again, but Mr. Yo had like 145 in Castle Age, so he's looking pretty good. He can afford to lose a few. Don't know if he can afford to lose that castle and that TC, though.
TC, not the most important thing, not having too much villager. And funny raid from Mr. Yo.
Pikeman raid.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to have camels there, I guess I'll just send my pikemen.
Yeah.
He's also exploring with units on the left-hand side, and he's going all the way up for that stone.
Okay, Ballista Elephant still at the front. Meanwhile, Lightcav diving in, but not finding the kills against the traps here. I thought that's what they came for.
Yeah, Mr. Yo maybe not paying attention for a minute there. And now the Trebs are going to line up. I think you take out the castle first. Don't bother with that TC.
Uh-oh. Oh, what are the crossmen doing? Did Mr. Yo drop? No. Okay, he's moving back. Just felt so weird. He didn't do any army moves for like the last minute at the front.
Yeah, just full Hussar at the moment. As the pikemen are getting countered by the two-handed swordsman at MbL's base. Villager count getting a bit more even now.
Okay, Arbalest with chemistry actually doing 2 damage against two-handed swordman or champion of Malians. That's why we see the tech switch here for MbL. Arbalest should be good here.
Feels like MbL needs to, as he is going to clear up this pikeman army here, it feels like he needs to put some pressure on that gold to the right. Does he not? Like, he sees it. He knows the main gold's there. Send a couple units to the right.
Maybe he thinks the push through the center is the more important thing. Now goes for the castle, still on the hill. Most longswords are dying, or two-handed swordmen are dying. Those traps actually pretty low on HP. Not the greatest
Look at
fight,
how
but
much.
Mr. Yo again.
Look at how long it takes those arbalests to kill these two-handed swordsmen.
30 shots.
+7.
Dives in again.
On that
Is he
armor.
misclicking all this time? Why is he not killing the traps? So weird. No repair. Now he tries to repair the castle, but way too late. Those traps could have been killed ages ago.
Oh, nearly. Oh, there's 0 on gold for MbL right now, but look at that neutral gold on the right. MbL doesn't see it.
Oh, so close.
That could be a game changer.
Left-hand side stone taken. Where's the neutral gold? The other neutral gold. Oh, at the bottom for Mr. Yo.
That's very fortunate for him. But light cav raids are coming in. Light cav with for Rimba. 7+7. He still has the Trebs alive, Nilly.
Oh, that hurts so much.
And a raid on the stone to the left as well with camels. I think this
Oh.
is MbL's game.
So active indeed. 140 population to 200. Now losing the starting TC. What a crazy aggression. Arbalest simply too late. I don't understand the Ballista Elephants in between there. That's so many wasted resources. And just think about it. If you had Hussar and Arbalest a bit earlier, I think this is a reasonable defense for Mr. Yo.
Especially, like, Ballista Elephants against Malians, too. Where, like, even if you make archers to back up your Ballista Elephants, they're still going to take a long time to kill the infantry from MbL. You can just make pikes. It'd be fine. So weird.
So weird indeed. One trap still alive. Pop 105. Mr. Yo, known to like to play till the end. If that makes any sense. And well, how many relics? He has 2 relics for himself, but it feels like 25% of the map control.
Look at that castle in the middle of the map, direct middle of the map for MbL. Mr. Yo was so out of wood that he had villagers going to chop that little straggler
Yeah,
tree.
look at that lumber camp. Not that close. Oh,
Great performance there from MbL. He put the pressure on and he never let up.
yeah.
Like, he never let Mr. Yo breathe at all.
I think
Crazy first game too. Malians winning against Khmer.
yeah. Well, Malians, they have a lot of stuff going for themselves, right? Like getting more wood and getting more gold for siege push is just really nice. He had the nice defense, killing the 3 villagers early on, and honestly, Mr. Yo's defense was really good. I think if he's not facing a top 10 player, he holds this.
Yep. Well, I hope the whole set is like that game, because that was really, really good.
Yeah. Buildings raised, obviously way better for MbL, their largest army. And economy kind of mixed, kind of even as well. Both kind of over booming, but not the worst thing ever.
Is it recorded? No, these are live games.
So we are out of Malians and out of Khmer. Still very, very strong civilizations left. Huh.
Is this the real Dave? Yes. I hope so.
Or is it Fanta Dave?
Don't make me question myself. It's like internal crisis over here. Am I the real Dave?
Is it me? Am I living in a parallel universe?
Oh, I don't know.
Imposter
Seems kind of
Dave.
sus. Yeah.
Oh. So I think they're already jumping into game number 2. Indeed, mixing up some colors, not important for us, and it will be a very interesting game that we have seen very often in the history of Age of Empires. Mongols against Franks. MbL will go for Mongols. Mr. Yo will go for Franks.
Does MbL go scouts here, or does he go Drush FC?
I think he wants to go on to Mangodai, and then scouts is easier than Drush FC, because you're simply arriving with a better economy.
Yeah. Because he's gonna wall. We know he's gonna wall. We know we're seeing at least 2 forward siege workshops at some point.
Okay, he will aim for 100%. That's a lot of percent.
I don't know though. MbL in tournaments, we always say he's gonna lame, and then
I
he
never say
disappoints
that.
us nearly.
I'm never disappointed.
I was using like the royal we, like me and everyone, me and all the other normal people.
Yeah, I don't feel included.
Mm. You're not part of that sandwich.
Oh, speaking of sandwiches, I still have some bread here.
Dude, how much? How much have you eaten today? You were eating before I got here. You've been eating throughout the entire stream. You're eating now.
I bought a 750 gram bread, and I have 1 slice left.
I don't wait.
That's...
Who sells bread by the gram?
Let me quickly...
How many slices?
It depends on how thick the slice is. Something between, if you want to have a very thick sandwich, probably 2 slices.
Bread by the gram.
Everyone in Germany.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. 750 grams minus 1 slice.
Welcome to game number 2, everyone. Mr. Yo versus MbL. We're in a best of 5 set in the group stages of King of the Desert 3.
Over sliced
in the
it
blue,
myself.
we have MbL playing as the Mongols, and on the left, we have Mr. Yo deciding to play as the Franks. In the very first game, MbL went for an amazing forward, pressured Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo could not respond to that, and now is down 1-0. So he's going to have to win this game to get some confidence back, to get some momentum rolling. Nilly, what do you think about the civs and the map?
First of all, we have to say MbL not going for the lame. Found his sheep, isn't going wild. Oh no, now he is. Civilization, it feels like if Mongols get to Mangodai, Franks will have a very, very tough job. You normally count it to Mangodai as probably something like elite skirmishers. Horrible for Franks, missing 2 crucial upgrades in the end. So Mangodai's the key unit. MbL gets to them, looks really good for him, but most likely before that, we will see a lot of aggression with knights and scouts from Mr. Yo who plays Franks. Who did we have at what color before?
I had Yo as red and MbL as blue.
Okay.
That's what I have this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So, Mr. Yo's main goal forward again, right under a hill too, and MbL's forward again, right under a hill again. At least it's not on the hill this time, but he does have a safe one, safe-ish anyway, behind that wood line.
I think he could design his map toward the right-hand side and go for that gold. I think that could make sense. Attacking the lumber camp now. Okay, MbL.
MbL's got a super safe main stone too.
Yeah, it looks
If
lovely.
he wants to go for Mangodai, that's really, really nice for him.
But what gold is he going for? Probably the one at the front. So Dave, what's the best sandwich you have ever eaten?
Oh my god. I don't know. I can't name one. I can't think of one specifically. I've had a
Okay.
few like, like grilled salmon sandwiches are really good. I've had a few of those. Like those are really, really good.
Okay. Grilled salmon.
I like it. Yeah.
I think then it's really important that the sauce is good. Like, what
yeah.
sauce do you
yeah,
put on
no,
there?
the
Like,
sauce has to go on with it,
tartar?
and then not too much lettuce,
Mm-hmm.
And then like maybe like the bread's got to be good, and that's it. That's good. Just some lettuce, some salmon, and some really good sauce and really good bread. And it's nice and it's fresh and it's light and it's good.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't make it complicated.
Okay.
So, what are the strategies here? We see a fourth villager going to wood here for MbL.
Well, he is already preparing some walls. Although he is the Mongol player. That's interesting. Normally, Mongols are the ones dictating the game. And he plays without loom. Pop 19 goes for a second lumber camp. Interesting. You will see a lot of Mongol players going up with Pop 19. See that only build one lumber camp. Kind of safer for your villagers as well.
Well, he
Yes, we-
needs the wood. He's gonna make a bazillion walls in a second here, Nilly.
Yeah, probably. But how I still don't know with those walls. He walls his gold out. Why is he not walling like 5 tiles further south?
There you go. He wants the whole corner, Nilly.
Ah!
He wants the entire corner, dude.
Okay. The stone
see how it
set
is.
as well. Oh goddy. Oh goddy. Then he walks to the relic or to the edge of the map? What did he scout? He scouted the edge of the map. Yeah, he doesn't know
Feels
about
like
the
edge
woodland
of the
there.
map.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't know about the woodland there at the top. Okay.
Oh my god, these walls. Are you serious, Emil? No loom, too. He went for after feudal age loom for these walls, too.
Yeah. That's so ballsy and so risky, honestly.
And like after last game with that amazing defense, Mr. Yo, if he sees this and thinks like maybe I could go towers, he's got to be thinking
Look
back
at
to
that.
that.
He doesn't even have a barracks.
Dude, look at this. This is so stupid. This should never work. Should never work.
Kids, don't do this at home. Walls before barracks. Look at that. He's adding farms now. He just plays walls, like fast feudal walls, eco upgrades, and he will play no army till castle age, and will play defensive towers.
Unless he needs it to defend, and it looks like he won't because Mr. Yo is going for stables, and the walls are going to be up by the time the scouts get here. What a ridiculous play.
If
Do you remember the master of Hun's
Arena? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No, this is Masters of Arena right here. Remember the one he lost against MbL lost against Stark, I believe, because Stark went like double stone wall every single match, and MbL got so mad about it. I think he couldn't beat him, so he joined him.
Okay. Oh, this is so weird. How many scouts do you even go for if you're MbL? If you're Mr. Yo here?
One, and then you see this and you stop.
Let's see.
Oh, he's still producing. Like Yo's already scouted the most ridiculous part of this wall, which is that diagonal bit in the front. He sees the other bit. He tried to click in. He couldn't get in.
Goes for 3 scouts, but then really has to stop. Problem is like Mr. Yo doesn't have the greatest gold control either. This is so weird. Like, I'm just imagining an 1100 player booking coaching from MbL.
No, I've told people when people ask for coaching from MbL or they ask me like what player should you get coaching from, there's only one answer that comes immediately to mind. Do not get coaching from MbL. Do not. It's like it would be the worst investment of your life because his play style is just so MbL.
But he is top 8 Arabia in the world. And everyone is saying he has no clue how to play it or what? What does he know? That I don't know.
So he's going to be fully walled, fully double walled on the right. He's going to be house walled behind the palisade on the left.
Market. I'm
He's
surprised
going
that he
for
built
a
barracks.
market here. And will he go to stone here, Nilly? Or is he just going to boom behind this? Imagine 3 TCs, 4 TCs behind this.
This is so weird. Now builds a spearman. Okay, earlier army than we expected. I think he opens the right hand side. What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's going to stone now. Okay. So he wants Mangadai.
You need a lot of villages on stone though, if you want to have the castle reasonably fast after you reach. Oh, he opens the right hand side.
He's got to shift like 4 or 5 more to stone. I don't think Yo loses a scout here.
I think he
maybe
will.
not.
I think he will. Blacksmith now for Mr. Yo. Both will have a pretty similar castle age timing. And, well, how good or bad is that now? Like, Dave, if I tell you before the game starts that I will play MbL style, exactly like this,
Yeah.
and your Franks, what's your counter strategy?
I just don't go scouts at all.
So you
And go FC.
fast castle? Okay.
Yeah. What do you do? Men at arms towers?
I'm already MbL.
Okay.
I like if he builds 3 men at arms, MbL is dead.
Yeah.
I
think he got nightmares from last game from the tower forward.
let me quickly think about it. MbL, he will face, if he wins the set, the second place, yeah, so the max. If he gets second, he will face the Viper. I think the perfect strategy against this is sneak and archery range. Remember, that was the counter to Tim as well. Just send villager 15 behind the stone, build 2 archery ranges, MbL is dead.
Yeah, but you don't know for sure that MbL is going to wall like this. Like, MbL could have walled
If he doesn't, you still have a villager with double archery range there in the back. You will always find 3-4 villager kills.
If you get the villager back there in the first place without it being scouted.
Yeah. Well, MbL...
I don't know. I don't know about sneak. Maybe we'll see a sneak from the snack, though. You never know.
He did that against Tim in ECL. Tim did the same thing, like Stonewall, completely walled himself, Golden Pit, and Viper had a sneaky archery range behind.
You have to send villager 4 versus MbL, though, says Sarah. It's so true. Double Vills coming forward from Mr. Yo.
Oh, and that's so bad.
And a castle right away from MbL. And the Vills aren't going to be there in time to deny the castle. And then Mangadai are going to be out. And Mr. Yo turns back as soon as he sees that castle.
Yeah, what are you doing now? Drop 2 TCs? Because you can't break this guy in Castle Age.
Nope. And you're just going to be running after the Mangadai.
Thing is, like, Mr. Yo will be really happy with that castle. Because he thinks, haha, MbL is blocking his perfect mining camp spot.
Will he, though?
No, that the castle is blocking the mining camp spot.
He's going to be super happy about that?
Yeah, Mr. Yo is happy that MbL is blocking the mining camp spot.
After the mining camp that Yo dropped last game? He doesn't
Exactly.
seem to care.
Yeah, but the castle is now at the spot where Mr. Yo dropped it at the goal.
I don't
last
understand
time.
what you're talking about, Nelly.
You understood, right, Dave?
I understood.
Please.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to make you frustrated.
Worked out very well.
Well, second TC. How do we recover from that, Nilly?
Well, both players.
See, you do that. You do that to me, and everyone's like, "Dave, you're getting trolled. Dave, you're getting trolled." I do that to you, and they're like, "Dave's 0 IQ."
Yeah, because my jokes have a higher level,
Okay.
and therefore people actually believe that you don't get them.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, Knight's now knocking at the front door here, and MbL simply will get the castle up. One of the typical plays is then maybe some elite skirmishes and just try to get some hill control, try to trap that castle down. There would be a nice hill in the center of the map here for Mr. Yo, if he gets that. It sounds so weird, because most of the time, if you have map control, I'd advise you to get relics. But at the moment, it feels like it is a complete waste for Mr. Yo. I don't think this game will ever come to the point where you think, okay, one player has more relics, that's an advantage. I think it all comes down, do we get that castle down? Can we prevent the mango die numbers? And that's, yeah, then relics are unimportant.
Knights are trying to get through on the left-hand side, but like you said, I don't think... I agree when you said that MbL is not going to be broken in Castle Age.
Yeah.
Hopefully those Knights will never get in, as long as he is paying attention. Well, can they get in there?
Oh, as long as he's paying attention.
MbL?
MbL?
Is there a house behind? There you go. Ooh, scouts! Might find the monk on the right.
Well, let's take a look.
Spicy!
20 HP.
No.
Okay, just passing there. Still not on stone, something I really don't like. Now going for skirmishes. Is he fearing that MbL is going for some army there? I think we need to see the castle there in the center. 5 on stone for Mr. Yo. Probably a bit late. MbL is sitting at only 16 farms though.
Well, he's just been producing Mangadai, and he just dropped that third TC not too long ago. So yeah, now he's dropping some more farms to get the food income up. He's actually finding the monk with the relic on the left-hand side. So he might get that one after all, and he can pressure that stone from Mr. Yo. There are the skirmishers, which help defend, but Mangadai, the more mobile unit, MbL just snipes a villager and runs away.
Yeah, good job. Skirms also need those defense upgrades. Still no botkin. Knights at the top. Can't really find anything. And yeah, MbL is playing the game of his dreams. Be annoying with Mangodai. Spearman forcing those away. Oh god, that's so nice. That's so nice.
Kind of a slow game here, Nilly. A little bit, you know?
Perfect game
Brings
by
me back.
MbL, by the way. 6-0.
Yeah.
Thus far.
Well, what's Yo gonna kill? A wall? That doesn't add up on the KD.
It does. I have an overlay for that.
You
Kill
have
rate.
walls killed?
560 resources lost in killed buildings.
Walls?
In
Really?
walls. Yeah.
He's lost 560 res from palisades going down?
Or houses or something.
No, no.
That's what the overlay says.
1, 2,
Killed value.
3,
no, killed
4,
value.
5,
No.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Race
10,
value
11.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. La, 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 la.
Who's the dumb one now?
Who is the dumb one? The dumb one? Or the guy that
Yeah.
listens to the dumb one?
Well, if you're listening to me, you're an idiot either way, so...
And the big problem is, we did identify that that castle, that hill in the center will be extremely crucial. And it feels like MbL will have more control there. Knights skirm now. Will commit quite a bit. Oh, might run into the Magno shot. Gets out of there.
Feels like the skirms are just there to prevent. Oh, that's a big MbL shot. I meant to say Mangonel shot. It was a big MbL shot too, and he gets him.
It connected with my
final.
umpires. No. Oh, fuck me. Thanks, umpires. So if you could pause, maybe.
Did you have the units selected and then the Mangonel shot hit?
There
and
were
then the
only
game crashed?
7 units or something that I selected.
Yep.
I didn't expect. This hurts so much. So what did we see so far?
You know that happened to me in the final game of Red Bull 1?
And then you said it afterwards.
Yeah. It was very frustrating. It happened to me in Hidden Cup 3 too, in the finals.
Yeah, you're really good at overplaying that.
I'm just saying. I want to mention it.
Yeah,
like,
no. I mean, you were really good, and people didn't realize.
Dave go live? No.
So let's take a look at walls again. And it's the funny thing. Yesterday, someone messaged me, Nearly, do you know, by the way, there's a fast forward option for Age of Empires? You just need to write this in the starting file. And I was like, yeah, dude. Like, when do I ever need to catch up that quickly?
Well, I'm at 29:30, so whenever you get there, let me know. Just give me a heads up.
Yeah. I'm at 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, good.
Time
so
for
MbL's
some
fully
rest.
walled already?
He's starting. Oh, Goddy. Oh, it would be 8 max, 8 times. Okay. Well.
Dave, how do you feel about GL? It's fine when it's just GL, but Gamer Legion might be one of the worst names of all time. Come at me. Other than that, though, I'm happy they found a team. Oh, Nilly's on that team. Oh, I probably shouldn't be trash talking that then. Are you here? Or am I just you left me alone on your stream? Oh, this is awful.
I'm just
this is
sad.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know about that bug. It shouldn't really happen to me that I select that one. I thought it were too few units. And the Mangonel misses anyways. And it's better to show it. Okay, if you can design a team that has to have the tag GL, what do you think is a nice name?
Can you give me a minute? I mean, I'm not coming up with a name right away, in the first second.
Okay.
Goons Lampoons? Okay, calm down, chat. Calm down, chat. Granny lovers? I don't know. Game lamers?
Dave. Did you? Oh god, that must kill you if you watch that video. So Mountain Dew had a new drink.
Yeah.
And they didn't know how to name it.
Yeah.
And then they said, okay, we make an internet vote.
Yeah.
And whoever gets
this was like a case study for marketing when I was in school.
Okay.
What happened?
So they did say, okay, we make an internet vote, and whatever gets first will be the name of the new Mountain Dew energy drink, right? So obviously Fortune read that, and first spot was Hitler did nothing wrong.
Oh no.
So they didn't take that name, and then they said, okay, no, we will take something out of the top 10. And then the full top 10 was like Fapple, gashing grannies, like, like something like that. And it got like every word was even worse. And then they took nothing of the top 10.
What minute are you at now?
27:30.
Okay, you're almost there.
Oh.
I'll meet you at 30 minutes.
Okay. Holy moly. Okay, like I know exactly the mangonel shot that put us back into. Okay, that's the mangonel shot. 14-1 KD now. So that mangonel was the first unit that actually died.
Tell me when you're at 30.
Too late for my submission? Yeah, it is. 15-1 KD. Such a crazy game by MbL. And I'm at 30 now.
Cool. MbL's on the hill. Castle's downhill for Mr. Yo.
Where did MbL build
Second castle, it's on the right.
Wow. Plays it super safe.
Yeah. And he can put even another one on the left on that far hill there.
Where the spearmen are protecting, yeah.
Yeah.
Now on the way to Imp. It felt so natural to build the castle in the center, didn't it?
Well, the problem with that is if it gets taken down, suddenly you lose a production building for the Mangadai, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you already have an advantage here. You should just probably play it safe.
Yeah, it makes so much sense if you say it. I think my brain would have worked. Castle in the center, get a hill on it.
Well, like, let's think about where Viper would have put that castle.
Well, I will find a hill
Not
at the edge
in the
of the
center.
map. Yeah, here behind his blacksmith, there's a hill.
Yep.
Pretty safe. Still no ballistics. Would love to see that. Now pressures the wood line a bit. Might find 1 or 2 more kills. KG is just ridiculous.
15-1.
Ram might ruin the fun there.
Feels like everything Yo is making right now. Okay, he's got some knights on the field, but the skirmishers, the onagers, just delaying.
Yeah, 20-1.
Taking out the blacksmith might be nice. Delay him a little bit more.
Okay, what upgrades? Like, it's not that expensive to just put another blacksmith.
Just don't group the skirmishers, okay? Just don't look at them. Okay? When this mangonel shot comes in, Nilly?
Too late. Already look at them. They're looking forward. Shooting over the hill.
Ooh, Mangadai raid on the left-hand side. Yo's actually scouting with outposts, looking for extra res. And the knights are going to have to go to the left to respond to these Mangadai.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of exposed res over there for Mr. Yo. There's a gold, there's a stone, there's a wood line.
What's the second
actually,
there?
Yo's going to have some wood troubles if MbL keeps up this map control.
Still has the one at the bottom there, and it feels like he wants to go full Cavaliers, so he has 23 on wood, shouldn't really need to invest
don't
too
lose
much
those
more.
Mangadai for free. 3 of them go down.
Regrouping now, still pressuring
22-6 now.
But it's just like, wait for Elite Mangadai, and he builds another very safe castle. Doesn't even go for the hill there. Something we wanted to see, but felt okay, the knights are over there. Gets the villager at the left-hand side.
Does Yo wait?
Go ahead.
If you're Yo, do you wait for Paladin here? Do you just delay, and then hope to win in one big fight?
I think I'd try to look for some openings. And if I don't find any, then it probably makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have to prepare traps as well. The moment you have paladins, you need to have 4 traps, and then you pressure the center.
Just letting Mongols get to this position where you've done no eco damage to them, and they've been building up Mangadai is that's like a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to be put up against. But if he does, I mean, he's getting chivalry right now.
Okay.
He does have quite a few Cavalier.
And stop production.
He's not producing Cavalier.
No.
Yeah, he's just gonna go for the Paladin surprise play. And I think MbL has to assume that this is coming.
Yeah. He saw solid crossbow numbers, so he won't be that surprised. And Paladin, look at that. Will just fly in. Mr. Yo will show those. He's trying to fight this against normal Mango Dice. He knows it's non-elite.
They're elite Mangadai now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah. If MbL can whittle down these numbers and not lose too many Mangadai of his own, it'd be really good for him.
Skirms +2/+2. The maximum they can get at upgrades. Really not that pretty. Now tries to run around. And Paladin still takes some time. Villager saved. MbL running.
These Cavalier have to be really careful. Can't lose his numbers. Obviously, Skirmisher's not doing a whole lot against Mangadai.
Completely melted there. I didn't select them. Didn't even bother to go
and the castle's going to get denied. And he's lost, like, what, 5 or 6 Cavalier here? So the Paladin upgrade's going to come in. Yo's going to try and catch up to the Mangadai, but MbL is going to micro this all the way back home.
Yeah. I think
even splits off. That's a great move.
Is it, though? Those 5 Mangadai should easily die now. Just send 2 Paladins there. I think keeping a group might have been better.
I think he wants Yo to split up his army. And look at the amount of Mangadai MbL has left at home.
Oh, yeah.
Up on that hill.
Yeah. Okay, now the big engagement here. Mangano's shot was pretty solid. Dives in deep. That's probably the fight Mr. Yo has to win. Eats 1 conversion. Eats 2 conversions. Even lovely stuff. Castle will probably go up. Might die pretty quickly after this. Oh, Mr. Yo, not having the numbers.
Nope. MbL, though, getting a little bit trapped here with the pathing, but now the Paladins are going to get shredded by that. Maybe goes forward to try and snipe those traps and save that castle.
He has like 13, 12 Paladins at the bottom next to the traps. Not really moving forward with them. Now he pulls them. Oh, they could have been so nice in the fights.
I think he saves the castle here.
Why are the Paladins not attacking? Where are the Paladins going?
I don't know. I have no clue where they're going. Maybe find some exposed res from MbL, but you already know he's pretty clumped up in his own base. It's pretty unlikely that you're going to find an opening. And you forced him to engage against those trebs, and you didn't even take advantage of that.
Oh, yeah. That was weird by Mr. Yo. Didn't really feel like he had an option. And, well, MbL just playing this Civ matchup to perfection, right? We did mention it very early on. Mango Dice, the killer unit in this one. And Mr. Yo needs to find some ways to not allow MbL to get to his desired army composition. But look at that, MbL now sitting at 53 Mango Dice, 17 more in the queue.
Yep. And 115 villagers behind it. Untouched eco this game. So those Paladin did give Mr. Yo some time to put a castle on the right, kind of defending that area, and he does have more trebs now on that front side, but he's got to be running out of gold pretty soon, right, for these Paladins?
He has 1 extra gold at the left-hand side, so that helps out a bit. And obviously...
Look at the Mangadai numbers. Oh my god.
That's not even fair. No, 60.
Oh my god.
He just runs in, kills the 2 traps again, and will save the castle.
Yeah.
True volleys those traps. Oh god.
That's a disaster. He can just sit under this castle. Like, he can just sit there, idle that TC, kill any trebs coming out, kill any repair villagers.
Okay.
He's got to respond to the Paladin raid on the right, which he's sending a few Mangadai over to do.
Oh, Goddy. What should Mr. Yo have done early in this game? Because now it feels so hopeless.
It feels like once he made those 3 scouts, he's just been going downhill since then, you know? Like, and then he came forward in early Castle Age to try and make the Siege Workshop, and MbL already was there with a castle. Like, he tried to get the Paladins, but MbL already had the Mangadai numbers. One step behind this entire time, Nilly. One step behind the entire game.
Okay, we need to be quickly with our post-analysis. MbL exactly knew how he wanted to play this game, right? He wanted Mangodai numbers, he walled, he defended, early castle, early Mangonodes, hill control, everything pretty damn lovely here. And game number 3 already on the way.
Berbers versus Aztec.
Oh.
Interesting matchup. I like it.
I like that one as well.
We gonna speed up to the...
Yeah, we can go to the live game.
Okay. So MbL playing in the blue. Game number 3. He's up 2-0 over Mr. Yo. Kind of unexpected a little bit. And he's actually going forward with a villager. The super fast Berber villager.
Oh,
Mr. Yo sees that with the eagle.
Oh.
We're doing this in fast forward. We're doing it live.
Now Loom against this. Mr. Yo sends a villager against this as well. Tries to go as fast as possible. Villager runs around and with 3 HP.
It's a Berber villager. But that's not enough. That's not enough. MbL trying to lame. He has accomplished something, though. He has killed the scout from Mr. Yo. So it's a straight up villager for scout. And he's sending another vill, Nilly. He's sending another mill.
Might find the 2 sheep on the way. No, he won't. What did he scout? He actually did scout both his rhinos. And enough sheep, or did he? I think he's lacking 4 sheep, no?
See, this is the type of laming where it's an actual investment, you know? Like it's a real investment from MbL to do this type of laming. He's already lost a villager and he's getting idle time from another villager. Now he's forced to just lame the berries because Mr. Yo taking that second rhino super early.
Oh. And now the question is, what does Mr. Yo really see? Did he get all his sheep? Yeah, he did.
Did he get his goats? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Quick.
That was really fortunate for him. Had one very small circle, right?
Yeah.
To be very lucky with the positioning there.
Yo doesn't see the walls around his berries yet. He's gonna get there like, what? I already killed a villager. What is this?
Like, do you even build a mill now? Because you need a second building to go up.
You just mill the deer in the back, or the zebra and the
okay,
ostrich.
yeah, that is actually way better, I believe.
Yeah. Gotta be careful here though, because MbL's gonna have a scout and a villager.
He didn't scout the deer. Mr. Yo doesn't know about the deer though.
Oh god, that's where Zeagle died, was it?
Yeah, but a bit to the west of it.
Yo's gonna lose this vill.
Don't tell me. Didn't he just send one to help? Oh, that hurts so much.
He could lose this one too if he's not careful.
Oh. Now built a barracks?
What a messy game.
There. Failed with the walls there. Is that his second building? Still didn't see the ostrich there at the top. Oh, this is gonna be just so ugly.
Look, MbL sent the villager back, but now he loops back for a house. Yo still going to the berries. Yeah, you're right. He didn't see those ostrich and zebra at the back.
Did MbL not see his second rhino? He did. Why is he going for the ostrich at the front? Look at his starting TC. Why is he not... Okay, now he's going for the rhino. So weird. Is he just building militia to break through the walls?
Look, he's still doing the palisades on the berries, and he knows he can get away because he's faster.
Yeah. Berber villagers running their 10%
so
fast.
Stupid,
just
dude.
So sweet. And now MbL is scouting his home base. Builds a mill at the front. Will be double mill by him. What a weird game.
I know. So much idle time because Yo's going to have to kill another palisade here, I think.
Does he?
So he's...
No. 4 villagers can work there. He doesn't need to kill that one in my opinion.
Oh, the palisade on the other side isn't built from MbL yet. Okay. Did rush from Yo. Is he going to run right into the TC with this militia? He hasn't scouted it.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, oh no. House, TC. Gets away.
And a mill from MbL on that stuff at the front. This is so weird. I like it. But it's weird.
Yeah. And MbL should have a really good eco setup to go for mass scouts behind this. Right? Didn't need to farm. Got all his free extra food. Double lumber camp set up.
Well, did lose. I mean, he did lose a villager, and he had idle time on another vill.
Yeah, but he also killed a vill.
Yeah.
Militia.
I like this rush. 1 militia to each resource. Perfect. It's great.
Well, it's good for scouting. It's
Yeah.
not great for killing.
And MbL going to stone.
What?
Does he
Oh,
just
don't-
want to like
no,
FC
don't.
Camel Archer?
Oh, no. Dave, no. Oh,
Where's he going with these 2 villagers?
Please not walling.
MbL,
What's
what are
happening?
you doing, man? No, he's going forward to lame the gold,
Is he-
maybe,
Oh.
or to trush, maybe a Vivi trush, 1 on each side.
Maybe stonewall the gold spots? He can't be for real.
No,
Like, he knows gold is still open. A tower behind the woodlight could
it
make
feels like
sense.
this is a Vivi trush, like 1 tower on each, like 1 villager on each side.
Okay, where do we want to see them? One at the woodline,
1 on the
one
wood
at
line
berries?
for sure. I don't know about the other one. I guess the berries. He doesn't know the barracks is there, right? Yeah, now he sees the barracks. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
That villager
This
move.
is nuts, dude. And look at, that's right outside the fog of war for Mr. Yo.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
And the Vill's back there on the wood line. Yo, just now seeing the ostrich. So he's gonna take those, but he doesn't notice the Vill. Oh my god.
Oh, God. Like, either brilliant by MbL or really unfortunate for
Well-
Mr. Yo.
To be honest, he's using the Berber villager bonus, right?
Better than ever, yeah. Running
Yeah.
over the whole map, you'll save a lot of
Yeah.
time.
Yo is gonna be, these are gonna go up at the same time, Nilly.
Oh, that's so ugly.
Roughly. And Yo's gotta be like, what? There's a tower there now?
Okay, that's annoying. Well, we'll not get all of the food there. Now just waiting for another tower at the gold there. Huh. Tower goes up in the back. Oh, that's ugly. Mr. Yo goes for the archer and blacksmith. Kind of wants to play fast castle behind this. Will be a bit more tricky now for the food income for himself.
How does he even, I guess he just can't deal with that tower at the back or the tower at the front right now. So he's just forced to go for that 1 wood line. And MbL kind of hanging out there with the scout too to see if,
Uh-oh. 4 more villagers being pulled.
yeah. That's the only wood line Yo can take right now, Nilly. And with MbL with the scout there, he'll know if Yo goes to the other wood line on the right.
MbL is going for the tower there. Wants to kind of build one, then the other, I believe. Oh, has to deal with the militia at home at the stone. And Scout kind of loses the spearman away. Builds one outpost. Uh-oh.
Here
Mr.
comes
Yo's
Mr.
pulling the
Yo.
boys.
This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. That tower, there's no way that tower stays up for very long. And MbL just has to bail on it.
Yeah, I know it's
You
okay.
sacrifice some idle time now, and then you just send him back to work, and you're fine. Good play from Mr. Yo.
Yeah, absolutely right. Militia can now maybe intercept them, but honestly, it is not only Berber villagers, but they also have wheelbarrow now, so they're so fast. Militia couldn't even track them down.
No. And Yo did a good job with that drush to keep MbL distracted at home. I don't think he killed a villager, but he caused some idle time and some stress for MbL, so it did accomplish something. And defensive tower now from MbL on that forward stone. He obviously wants to get up to Camel Archers. It's just a question of when he can get up to Castle Age.
Ay.
Only 6 farms for him. Meanwhile, Mr. Yo is on, well, putting down 8 and 9 right now.
Yeah, looks
Still no berries for Yo, though. MbL re-walled that, by the way.
Build a house in there. That's lovely, yeah. And oh, full
And he still
barracks
has a bill at the
transition.
back.
Full barracks transition for Mr. Yo. There's going to be so many eagles. And MbL, like,
Interesting.
you can't defend that with towers. Oh, this will be full production.
This is a sick game, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy how he got up to 1935 castle age timing there. Pretty solid transition.
MbL just doesn't have the food, doesn't have the gold to go up. Like, he's gonna be in feudal forever at this rate.
Okay, Eagle now left hand side against the villager, takes some damage, but then runs into the tower. No problems there. Actually, he takes
here comes the
fight with
walls.
the tower. Okay.
Stone walls.
Makes sense. Well, stone walls only make sense, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
palisade walls, you will have no chance of finishing them. And I'm trying to hold. But there's still area at the front, right-hand side.
He
Ooh.
doesn't see the hole at the left behind that wood line.
Oh, he doesn't.
I think he's gonna assume that's walled.
Yeah,
Or that's blocked off.
Yeah, but look at that. Villager's already at the front. Siege Workshop is being dropped. Eagles can just move in.
Yeah, I think this game's for Mr. Yo. He defended really nicely against the pressure from MbL, but Aztecs are another level with their eco.
MbL is quick walling it. Trying to buy himself some time. Do you open Mangonel here? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Like, your opponent has nothing against the Mangonel either. So it wouldn't be the worst thing. And it's still open, and that will be so ugly for for MbL.
MbL's gonna be frustrated when those units just appear around that wood line.
And oh, he's
Like,
sending
he's
the
going there
villagers.
now. Yeah, he's going there now. I think he
That's
suspects.
close. That's close.
He's sending them from gold. Maybe a gate there would be good, or 2 houses.
Oh, good hold. One stone wall at the top only has 48 HP. Could have gone for that, but MbL clutch wall. But now the attack at the front. And that's with hill advantage. Gives up the tower instantly.
Really?
That's
in
surprising.
favor of another tower. He's almost clicking up to Castle Age too, but if he wants to get to Camel Archers and a castle, which I think would be his plan here.
Oh, my chat is actually really clever. Siege tower just ends the game here.
True.
If eagles are
That's
in...
something I didn't even think of.
Yeah. Because your chat is like all controller players.
I don't cast games on my channel, so
Okay, okay.
you know. Hey, man, how you gonna trash talk me, all right? I am the #1 ranked controller player in the world.
Also, the worst.
Yeah, you
controller player
can't.
in the world.
That's true. That's true. First and worst.
Okay, double stable drop now. Tries to somehow get onto numbers, but the barracks will fall. Is walling the left-hand side. Just not unlikely that there will be a hole. Would love to see arson here from Mr. Yo.
Yeah, arson would be super nice. Getting those rams
going
in there
for
to take down the
scouts?
stables would be good too.
He's going for scouts?
Does he just want numbers? He knows he needs numbers early? I mean, he can produce knights once he gets to Castle Age.
Blacksmith now.
Oh,
That
with a
stable will
ram,
fall
with 2 mangonels, with eagles. The scouts are for potentially sniping the mangonels here.
We'll
And he's not going to get one.
Oh, and now
No.
it's in. That has to be the GG. Now tries to
Yeah.
go for some more walls. MbL must hold here. Eagles are in. Quick wall behind this one. MbL won't hold this one. Villagers are dying left and right. And Eagles. This is not holdable anymore. The stables
Nope.
are even falling.
This is GG. The eagles can just go into the wood line. No second TC to hide in for MbL. And it is called. I'm just surprised. Nilly, I'm surprised Yo got up to Castle Age that quickly. I guess he bought his way up with the market.
He did send a lot of villagers onto gold, yeah, and... Tricky to say. He lost a villager as well. Didn't really have his berries. He just was forced into farming a lot.
I think he sold 100 stone and bought his way up. Or no, he's placing a TC there.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
It is weird. Let's take a look
Just super
at
good Aztec Eco.
market price. Did we have anything? He bought wood, or MbL bought wood. Someone bought wood, so no market abuse when it comes to buying food.
Interesting.
It really is.
Because Yo was only on, he only had 9 farms, and he went up to Castle Age.
Yeah.
And he was producing. He produced militia, and he had no access to his berries.
Something
Impressive.
to rewatch. Okay, stats obviously not the highest ones, 14 to 9, but game was obviously clearly over there. MbL, massive amount of stone, even way more gold for Mr. Yo here, but didn't really matter. Eagles came in and therefore ended the game. What a wild one.
I think MbL, like I saw here, it was super unnecessary for towers after having such a big advantage in Dark Age. MbL didn't have the advantage in Dark Age. He had the disadvantage in Dark Age because he lost the idle time. He lost the idle time from the first villager going forward. Then he lost that villager. Then he lost the idle time from the second villager going forward. And sure, he took 1 villager kill from Mr. Yo, but that villager was working longer than the first villager that died from MbL. So I think Yo was in a much better position in Dark Age.
And the big problem for Mr. Yo is he had no scouting intel with the Eagle, but the 3 militia did so much work scouting and really showing what MbL was going for. That helped him out so much as well.
Yeah.
Whew.
And like MbL didn't find a couple of his goats early and whatnot. It was just it was a YOLO strategy for sure, and I'm glad we saw it. I don't know how viable it is after watching that.
It is tricky to say, right? If he gets a 3rd tower up at the gold or walls the gold, then Mr. Yo is absolutely clueless. I think walling the gold against a mezzo might be even stronger than walling the berries.
Maybe. It was a fun game to watch either way.
Both players still with their pick number 1. So strong picks ahead of us. And the next game, number 4, will be without a spec delay. Mr. Yo going for his strongest civilization. And Mr. MbL, he liked the last game apparently. He liked some blaming.
And I think we're going to see another villager coming forward here. Or maybe... Is going Goths just like the threat of the villager coming forward?
No, Dave, I see her. I see her moving over there. MbL.
Is this the Harris strat? Remember he said villager 4, right?
Yeah.
Against MbL, but MbL's against Mr. Yo here. And
oh, God.
Oh, boy.
This would be another time for T90 impression, Dave. Sending villager number 4 forward.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That's the best I'm gonna do. It wasn't as good as earlier, but
the first one was super crazy good. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Mr. Yo gets the elephant very early on here.
And that's the side that MbL is coming from, but there is an elephant at the back, and there's 2 zebra and an ostrich. Maybe if MbL wants to just sacrifice that villager, he can go in there. Is he still trying to find Yo?
It looks like it. He runs into a gold spot.
Yeah, there's a pond over there, so it's unlikely that Yo is on that side.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Like right in the corner?
Ah, I didn't even know. Yeah, makes
I
sense.
haven't seen many ponds like near bases.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. So he knows it's at the bottom now. Solid 3-digit IQ play by Dave there. And MbL saw both elephants. So he can have a reasonable
There
start.
we go. Okay, now he sees it. Now he sees it.
Elephant though.
Oh, he sees the
quick gate.
Sees the villager.
Quick gate. MbL.
MbL, go!
Not going for it.
Can you? Oh man, I would have liked to see the scout there blocking the elephant, and then the Goth villager taking it down super quick.
Yeah, it's not that quick, but yeah, some shots. Yeah. Okay, villager now chasing. We have Mr. Yo obviously with loom. So Chinese is actually one of the better civilizations to deal with this because you get loom for free basically from the start.
So MbL's looking for the other elephant, or like what's going on here, man? What are you looking for? You saw the ostrich, you saw the zebra, you saw the gold, you saw the stone.
Probably berries.
You saw that he lured in that elephant. You see that game time.
Game time.
Like what else are you looking for? You have to know that the other elephant is under the TC already.
Did you though? Because the elephant was really early. Look at that. It's still 6 goats left. And that's with Chinese.
Well, he's coming back. What a productive trip there from MbL.
Shot one zebra that was down to 110 food. Mr. Yo still going for it. So he forced 30 food rotting here.
Super productive here.
Nikov in the chat.
Not impressed from his teammate.
Not full of good words, yeah.
No. She's seen some stuff, though. I'll give her that much.
Landscape.
Like, imagine the knowledge that she's going to share with the village when she gets back.
What can she share? Like, I saw gold.
Yes. I've seen zebra. I've seen stone. Listen, all right?
I've seen zebras die to my hand. Oh, my bow. Not? Did you just try to make noise with your chair?
No, I shifted my microphone stand thing.
Okay.
Yeah. My chair does make noise though.
Okay.
Tristan gave me a faulty chair.
Canadian chair. Okay.
It sinks too. Down to the lowest level. You put it up to the highest, 30 minutes, you're down to the lowest level again.
By the way, I'm not sure if I have the player names right. If I look at the space of Mr. Yo, this is normally something MbL is known for.
Yeah.
What a weird one.
It is very strange. Wants to protect those berries, obviously. But that's a really weird wall, dude.
What happened there? Did he?
And now MbL is going for the drush, and the walls, he's going to be fully walled.
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Yo scouted that? He saw the barracks. Yeah, okay. Makes so much sense then. Okay. Mr. Yo double checking that it's walled at the left hand side. Push one zebra. Is he is going for archers now. Is this maybe a spot if you're that walled to just play fast castle?
Yeah, like so if you go fast castle, what's the play for MbL? What can he do to actually like disrupt that? Yeah. There's not much, right? If you assume the drush is already coming in.
Yeah, that's not what he's going for though. It will be an archer play by Mr. Yo here. Playing pop 26 archers. I've never seen that before. It felt so natural for him to go fast castle.
Maybe he's intimidated by MbL's score.
Maybe. 200 score ahead there. Mr. Yo now tries to see what's up, goes to the other side. Gets himself some more room at the left-hand side.
That drush can really do. They're up. I mean, MbL's up to feudal age now. Does he go for... Do you get men-at-arms and pressure this? If you haven't seen... All you've seen is walls so far.
I don't know.
You haven't seen a barracks.
He knows that it's super safe gold and super safe stone. I think going forward is suicide. You know your opponent has an easy way of defending. 2 safe wood lines, you can't tower both at the same time. MbL needs to play a quote-unquote macro game from here.
Sending 3 to gold.
I think he goes crossbows or archers.
Yeah.
Will be a very tough task for him though. His economy will be worse. His map will be more open. Chinese economy is so much better. Yeah,
that's an exposed villager from MbL. Okay, walls it in. Nice. Knew the scout from Mr. Yo was over there.
Interesting that both players still have full HP scouts here. Not very typical. In such a scrappy game where laming happened early on. Scout war here. Who gets higher? Oh, MbL blocked it. Oh, he's just so good in those situations.
Yeah, look, he even gets the spot there too. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, just lovely. 2 HP here, and he's just screaming at the PC like, "Get wrecked!" By the way, we both need to fast forward a bit, I assume.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Okay. I'm at 13 minutes now. I was behind.
Look at the mini map. Look at MbL's base.
Oh god. Looks like a tumor.
Okay. A tumor?
Yeah.
Do they have a defined shape?
Like this. Look at the minimap, and now you know.
Oh, okay. So I should, if I see like one of those on my body, I should go to the hospital or something?
Yeah.
Okay. MbL's going to stone. Husk girls, Nilly. Husk girls.
Uh-oh.
That's mining camp is that 1 tile away or 2?
I think with the hill, it's only 1 tile away. Yeah, if you look at the trees, I think it's 1 tile away. And yeah, they're only walking 1 tile. Okay, that's such an MbL thing again, right? The walls around will have some towers and then Huskarls. Your typical answer against that are champions. Chinese, though, not having supplies.
Mm-hmm. Did that got taken away from them, right? They had it at one point, did they not?
Yeah. At the beginning, every civ except Goth had supplies. And then like 8 civs or something lost it. An upside down man and a dolphin head? Okay. Well, I can see that a bit, yeah. Okay, Market Blacksmith, the MbL has 0 interest in doing something else than Huskarls here. Doesn't even finish the tower. Even cancelled very early on. What's the step here for Mr. Yo? Is he going crossbows? Is he booming here?
MbL with a tower in the middle of nowhere in his base.
Just to prevent potential mangonel aggression from here later on. And those are the angles where some push-in might have happened. I've seen really weird towers by him when I watched him the other days. And they always worked out. I should really book coaching lessons from MbL.
Yeah.
He knows stuff.
Okay. He does know stuff. I'll give him that much.
He knows stuff.
Can he teach stuff, though? That's the question. He is a driving instructor. Maybe you should book driving lessons with him.
Oh, maybe.
Archer's going around to the one part of his base where there are not towers, but they can't really push in that far. They'll either run into the TC or they'll run into the tower on the left. And another 2 more towers from MbL. That seems like it's delaying your castle so much.
Yeah, yes, 7 villages on stone, but still. I think like 1 house and 1 tower could have done the trick. Also, the market could have been part of the wall. I don't really
do you even need the tower on the left? I could see the tower on the right, but do you need the one on the left? Because you have a tower on your gold and you have your TC.
Yeah, it's kind of protecting 3 farms, right? Because crossbow will come in eventually, and once they are parked there, actually gets a bit crossbow kill or archer kill. So it's a
he's gonna have
tower.
100. No, he's gonna have 200 stone when he gets to castle.
Yeah, not that great. So we go for a second. Oh no, we go for a stable here. Mr. Yo makes it a second stable. So he wants to go knights. I don't see a village out on the map yet.
I see 41 villagers for Mr. Yo and 37 for MbL. That was like role reversal there, Nilly. That was
But
was good.
I said out on the map, not on the map.
Yeah, it's on the map. Yeah,
not out on the map.
Out on the map.
Out on the map.
Oh, out on the map. Oh.
Or how Canadians do oot on the oot on the map.
Okay, so a TC for MbL and another tower, dude. He's never gonna have stone.
And that's the one he cancelled earlier. That already had like 20%.
Oh,
Oh,
villagers
now
oot on the
villager
map.
Oot? She's going out on the map.
That's toxic, man. You're toxic, Nilly. You're toxic. Let's take it to Reddit, chat. Let's take this to Reddit.
Does Neely hate Dave?
You're
no,
so
not
toxic.
does. No, why does
Why
Neely
does
hate Dave?
Neely hate Dave, yeah.
Not asking the question, yeah. Or it's so bad how much Neely hates Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what's like more aggressive? I don't know.
So MbL's plan: go on stone early so that you can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers and 2 extra TCs.
Okay.
And then you can fill me in on the rest of the plan.
Well,
Monk Siege!
270. Yeah. Knights will come in. Mangonel pressure will be there. MbL's walling most of the front. Nice house there. Won't have any holds. Quickly remind me, Goth don't get guard tower, right?
No, they do not. They do not. They're one of...
You as
two
a
of
tower
the old
defense.
civs don't... Yeah, 2 of the old civs don't get it. Huns and Goths.
Yeah, okay.
But I think... Do Cumans not get it as well? I can't remember.
Oh, humans lacking a lot of other stuff already. Okay. They don't get it. Okay.
I can't remember if Cumans don't.
Yeah, chat is saying humans doesn't get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Tower dies at the front. There are lots of
It did its
crossbow
job
loss.
though. Like 4 crossbows went down to 1 tower.
What's happening there? Yeah. That's
And
really
the
weird.
Mangonel on the right too. I think MbL's gonna get a good shot on that.
Oh, lovely. Dancing. 48 HP. He gets 8 HP. Let's go back and repair.
And now MbL almost has enough stone for a castle, Nilly. He has the villager lead. Like, I don't understand how this plan works. If Yo was a little bit more aggressive, he'd be in trouble. It's the perfect balance for MbL here.
I'm thinking
Defense
far
and
ahead
boom.
now. If MbL wins the set, it's likely that he will face the Max in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
I so want to see how the Max deals with MbL style.
Mr. Forward himself, the Max.
Yeah, and like sneaky double
yeah.
siege workshop at the sides.
Look at that spot for that Mangonel from Yo.
Yeah, that's where the scout fight happened earlier.
Yeah.
Just want to revisit the legendary spot.
Pilgrimage. That's what it was doing. It was making a pilgrimage. MbL's making that castle sneakily too.
Mangonel
And
dies.
gets a shot on the Mangonel.
Man at arm tech now. Does he really want to fight in Castle Age? 3 GCs for him. MbL, he can't be broken. Is MbL even going for any army in Castle Age?
I don't know, man. Maybe another TC. He forced that castle down pretty quick.
Mr. Yo feels like killing walls is really important now. Sanctity.
Do you think Yo is as confused as we are here? Like no Huskarls, can't see the castle, only sees towers, only spots 2 TCs,
Nobles and outposts.
no army.
He's going on stone himself. Would obviously be a lovely area to put a castle in, right? So the outpost doesn't even see the castle.
No.
Mangonel dance. Gets one shot off. Shot at the gold. Not happening. Just put some random farms there. Oh, conversion. Mangonel dance, 1 for 1. The other one low HP. Has to retreat here. And yeah, it's simply more longswords. That is so much delay for Mr. Yo. Going for longsword here. Into the castle. He's trying to make something happen, but the castle's already up.
Yep. I think he's going longswords here because he does see the castle now. Okay.
Still blocks the gold. Where are the other golds of MbL? He has one aggressive there, and the third one he's already on. Now edge some barracks. Is he going for anarchy?
He's only produced, what does he have, 5 Huskarls now?
4 monks, 2 spearmen, 1 mangonel. Let's take a look. Mangonel dance. Should be 2v1. MbL just sliding through, loses 1 HP.
Oh,
Nice
what a
ground
great
attack.
shot. He might get this one too.
12 HP. Nice. Okay,
Nice shot
1
by
for
Mr.
1.
Yo.
Phew,
Great
that
micro
was
from Mr. Yo
a
there.
lot of work by Mr. Yo to trade off 1 for 1.
It's funny, like, I feel like we've been talking about MbL so much this series, but that's because he's dictating how the games are playing out with his ridiculous walling. And, like, that stupid strategy last game. And Mr. Yo is just... I mean, he's 10 villagers behind. He hasn't really done that much damage to MbL's eco.
But he's
What
way
is
better
there
in
to talk
10 card
about?
ahead. So
Okay.
it feels like economies are maybe even a bit better for Mr. Yo here. Now again, Mangonel v Mangonel. MbL just so good at dodging that one.
Anarchy's
Anarchy
in.
just finished, yep.
And Pikeman is in.
But no sneaky barracks. Like, one villager around now already having 3 barracks up and building a siege workshop at the right or left hand side. Oh, it's just so evil. I'd love to see Yo having the villagers at the front already to build a castle on that hill. Now the big
Okay,
fight.
MbL's coming out with the Huskarls.
Good first shot against the monks, but yeah. MbL just goes in, can go out.
Do you even send the army from the left to the middle? I guess he's going to do it. I think it would have been better maybe to send that to your opponent's base, but he is getting raided on the right-hand side, so he is going to need some defense over there. He's got a few pikemen in the back.
Shouldn't be the most difficult thing ever, though. Those longswords not in the numbers that he wants to have. How many barracks does he have? He has 2 only. He's now adding 3 more. And the lovely spot for the castle in front of MbL's base. Kind of out of control now.
The good thing for Mr. Yo is, against Huskarls, longswords is kind of the unit you want to mass into Imperial Age. So he's already teched up on that, but now he's lost the forward momentum. Trying to drop a defensive castle at home, I think that goes up unless MbL moves right now. She doesn't seem interested in doing.
Yeah, he's too happy to clear up the forward base. Mr. Yo will be up to him way earlier, though. Can click any second now. Oh, apparently just missing a building. He had all the resources and then queued up a bit more. Probably needs to wait for the castle to finish. Does he not have? No university. No siege. Oh, he has a siege workshop and a monastery. So he could click up.
I mean, even without supplies, guys, longswords champion is probably one of your best answers as Chinese against Huskarls. It's difficult for Chinese against Huskarls.
Well, it's not... Just think before the expansions, right? And then it still was the counter.
Yeah.
Arson now being attacked. Not the most important thing if you want to defend. Huskarls can't break in there. You really need to get you up.
MbL notice. Don't keep attacking the market. Mr. Yo taking a really good fight against those Huskarls. And he's on the way to Imperial Age.
Oh, right at the left-hand side. This is so tough to stop, though. I think Mr. Yo, it sounds really weird. I think should maybe even stay at 1 castle and take 2 bomber towers. What do you think about that?
Yeah, and maybe just around each resource to protect from the raids. I mean, your opponent's going to be in Castle Age for quite a long time here.
Yeah.
And MbL going back to attack the market again and gets stuck.
Uh-oh, attacking now.
What was that fight?
Oh, not the prettiest one at either side at the moment. Tries to make something happen by brute force here. Instead of thinking where the best spots are. Lots of losses, KD. Better for Mr. Yo, but not that significantly.
Does BBT hurt Harskull? Yes, 1 shot.
Does
1 shot and dead.
120 damage.
Yep.
The bomber tower. And the Haskell has 8 armor.
So
Also, it's cheaper to tag into, right? Chemistry is cheaper for you. Bomber Tower is cheaper for you. You have a strong economy. 105 villagers here. Oh, very ambitious monk in the center. Shouldn't really get that. Relic. Relic count at the moment, so 0-0.
It's good though. MbL clearing up some of Mr. Yo's numbers. It's going to be really tough for him though once Champion comes in here.
Oh, really
if you're
funny
still in Castle Age.
stuff at the left-hand side. The villager went so far that he actually get an uphill fight against the lion, and Dice can't get the 2 barracks up.
Mr. Yo though, raiding on the right-hand side of MbL's base. That's a great move, hitting that gold. MbL came out to take. He kills about 6 villagers. And now he's got that massive longswords that are about to be upgraded. And MbL's got to be careful about that. He is on the way to Imperial Age. He does still have numbers on the field, but he's kind of losing the momentum right now.
And it's still like the exposed gold and stone there. The barracks is controlling that quite nicely. Monsieur knows about the right-hand side as well. Now builds the mill next to his 1 castle. And it's 4,200 swordmen now on the field. Scary number.
Yeah, they're getting all the upgrades for those as well. MbL can't take a fight against that. Can't.
He's tacking into champions himself now. That's 200 swordmen for now. And then, obviously, you're way cheaper, so you're winning the fight quite nicely. But the moment 5 Chikunoos are mixed in, your champions are so trash again. Liking the last defense upgrade there. I hear monks again, but I still see 0 relics picked off.
I like the idea from MbL looping some Huskarls around to the left-hand side. Maybe sending those ones on the right, trying to find something in the economy from Yo. I don't think you can't fight this big group from Yo yet. You gotta wait till you get your upgrades. So just try and nibble away at his economy in the meantime.
Big raid now onto the main gold. MbL tries to make something happen. And look at how magically 5 houses appear and block this attack off.
Really nice. Really, really nice from him. But that Treb, that hill is perfect, Nilly. Right under the outpost.
Yeah.
It's like the max range for the Treb to hit the castle.
Kind of built for him, indeed. Trying to take down the barracks. Obviously not the worst thing to take out the barracks. Like, he can easily just rebuild 3-4. But a good spot to attack into. And champion tech already finished. 61 champions on the field. On the other side, we only see 16 longsword men on MbL's side.
And Yo is chasing away that raiding party from MbL. He almost got in there, but Yo noticed in time. And Yo's taking down the barracks from MbL. Like, he just doesn't care at the moment. He's building forward barracks of his own. He's going to outspam the Goss.
More barracks at the right hand side by MbL, and yeah, it feels like it, right? Before Perfusion, the production times are not that crazy different, but Perfusion is now coming in. Longsword man try to go for the
He's desperately
snipe.
trying to go for the Treb, but it's not going to work, man. And Mr. Yo claws his way back to 2-2.
Oh man, after being down 2-0, it looked so good for MbL. Some people would have thought, okay, that could maybe even be a 3-0 here, but not with Mr. Yo. We're going to a decider.
And we'll see. I mean, MbL, from the beginning of that game, he didn't really get anything with that villager. Kind of wasted time running around there. And then he was in a, I think he was in a fine position. Like, he was 15 villagers ahead or so. 3 TC, castle in his base. And he just took, in my opinion, he took really bad trades with his Huskarls in Castle Age.
It's like half the army there.
up.
That felt a bit weird. He really didn't want to allow the castle. I think that's what he feared. But yeah, he took the fight in the center while he had like 12 army at the other side.
Yeah.
And then the raids, right? He tried to force something, but Mr. Yo's defense was just stellar. All walled, longsword men already prepared.
It's funny. It feels like we're not seeing the very best from Yo because MbL's making it so weird for him. Like, he can't anticipate what strategies are coming, so Yo can't really, you know, play up to his peak potential here in this series.
Chinese and Goth gone. Oh boy. It's very likely that MbL will now go for Mayans. What do you want to go for against Mayans? Incas or Huns?
pretty good Civ matchup for MbL either way, isn't it?
I think so
Like,
as well.
that's a pretty good one for MbL if he actually picks Mayans. What's the last Civ for MbL?
Slavs.
Oh yeah, it is MbL though. Do you think we'll see Slavs?
Mayans was pick number 1.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if it was only
Wasn't
to pick
Chinese
it
pick
away
number 1 in that Stray Dogs set too? And he never used it.
from. Yeah.
He used Britons instead.
Hashtag mind games.
Yeah.
But is Slavs that good of a counter against Incas or Huns? Oh, that could be a wild one. If Yo goes for Incas.
Do you think Yo would go for an Inca villager rush in the game 5 of a set?
He is really strong. He is really, really strong at it. Is Slavs isn't better? Mayans isn't better? I'm gonna pick Mayans so that Yo couldn't have them. Why didn't he just simply ban them? It's way less of an investment.
Maybe MbL banned Vikings, Nilly, because he didn't want Yo. Let's say MbL does the stupid wall FC strat with Mongols, and Yo does Drush FC with Vikings in that situation. Like the Viking economy is going to be better, right?
Yeah, he breaks the wall. Like MbL was in Cartilage at 18:05. Vikings, if they're smooth, at 16:30. Like 18 minutes, you have 8 crossbows in your woodline.
Yeah. I'm excited. I want to know what civs they're going to pick here. I could definitely see MbL going for Slavs, though, and then some sort of like siege push instead of using the more kind of meta Mayans.
Slavs against Huns is something I would like if I got Slavs. Slavs against Incas?
It's not too bad.
Well, it's just like a wild game, and Slavs kind of want a stable game, no?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting a matchup of the neighbors. It will be Mayans for MbL and Incas for Mr. Yo. Oh, that will be interesting. Laming, absolutely an option.
For both players?
Yeah. Honestly, from both players. And Mr. Yo, we obviously did see crazy villager rushes from him. But he could also just try to play a stable crossbow war, right? It's not the worst in my opinion.
Stable crossbow war?
Like
stable?
Stable, not the building. Stable as an adjective.
It's a good save.
That's what I meant. I thought English was your first language. That's basically a $2,000 plus game. No, it's not. This game matters very little, I believe. The only difference is the loser of this will most likely play against the Viper, and the winner will most likely play against Dogao or the Max. But both of them will get out of the group to, in my opinion, more than 90%. So it's just not direct money, but so much better to not face the Viper.
Yeah.
Speculate down to 3 seconds, and we can jump into the action. Game number 5 on the way. KOTD3. Whoa. Spoiler? Yeah, well, that's just my wild predictions. And I will go for this one, I believe. We have MbL playing Mayans here. Sends his eagle out to the front. The question is how far, what is he scouting? And we have Mr. Yo playing Incas. And his eagle so far in the back.
MbL's already found one rhino. I think he's going to find the second one if it wanders into his line of sight. He's found 2 goats at the front there, so he could justify going forward at this point. I think he's even found the 2 extra goats at the back. Yeah. He could justify immediately going for the rhino now.
Yeah, he's not planning to lane. He saw everything. Interesting. Very interesting. Not the typical MbL style. Does he think mains are so much better that he wants to now go into a stable game? Stable being the adjective, Dave?
I knew you were going to say that. Well, we'll see. He definitely, if he wants to go for MbL walls, he has the opportunity. If he really wants to do that. I mean, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 wood lines he can wall between, and we've seen crazier walls than that so far in this set.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go forward and explore a little bit here and see if he can find an exposed Rhino.
Let's see if he could find one in the back, one at the front behind the berries. There's something Mr. Yo should go for pretty soonish. Has 3 on wood now, probably 4 on wood, and then the Rhino in.
There's the wall
25.
already.
Are you kidding me? Dave, I'm at minute 3. Where are you at?
Minute 3?
But
I know, man. It's not. It's.
Oh, and we were laughing like, haha, Hera is so funny. You need to send Villager 4, but. Oh man.
Oh, and he started the one at the front too.
MbL already sees. No, Mr. Yo already sees the walls. He's not going for that Villager. Oh well, that's
There's
the way
a
how
world
to.
here in which MbL can get 2 goats and a Rhino from Mr. Yo if he goes the other direction. He didn't.
Interesting world. In a man's world.
Mm-hmm.
Still not getting the Rhino in the back there. Did he scout it, Mr. Yo? Yeah, he did.
Ooh, but the Rhino from MbL, maybe Yo wants to pull some lames here. MbL's going out for the mega
he's
wall.
missing the. Oh no, he's missing the Rhino. Oh, that's so close. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to select and unselect that often anymore.
And MbL might pick a villager.
Uh-oh,
He's going to pick a villager.
Looks really good for him, indeed. If you wanted to commit, second one is on the cards. That's a nice move by him.
That's a really good pick. And Yo's going to run into the TC, Nilly.
Oh,
disaster start.
Oh, no. And now we have no idea what you're going to do.
He saw some of the walls, but he doesn't know the extent of them.
Oh,
and he doesn't know what's on the left-hand side there either. He might think that MbL's just walling to his TC.
Oh, he knows at the front there. He probably assumes the bigger walls, but oh, that hurts so much. One villager down.
Yo's gonna have to. Oh, jeez.
He's
gonna have to claw his way back into this.
2 sheep down as well. This one will be ugly. And
yeah.
You know what's a really good counter against Inca Will Rush? If you're already fully walled at minute 7.
Mm-hmm. And if you go for the Incaville rush, ideally you want to push in at least 2, I think. At least 1. Zebra or Ostrich or whatnot, and you can't really do that. It's going for a barracks right now.
Oh, yeah. Is that
maybe
a drush?
Men-at-Arms. I don't know.
He sends 1 on gold now. No, thinks better of it. Oh, Goddy.
This has to... MbL has to be feeling really good about this. I got all my walls down. You know, I killed his eagle. I managed to pick a villager, and I still have my scout. MbL must feel really good about this position. And Mayans, too, which I think are favored in this matchup.
I think so as well. Mass crossbow is just so good. And, well, Mr. Yo, he's playing a Man-at-Arm opening now. With 0 scouting intel against potentially the best defender we have in this game. That already is fully walled, has an eagle, and scouts what you're doing.
MbL always going to run at an angle to avoid getting hit by that TC. He sees the flag on the barracks, so he knows what's coming. And going for a barracks of his own, so probably archers.
Yep.
Just one archer range, though.
Yeah, he's not, rather wall, 1 archer range, sneak them around, and the moment he has fletching, like 4 or 5 archers are arriving at the back. Not going for the zebra here as well. He's now out of food. He only has 5 villagers on berries. That's all his food income he has at the moment. Oh.
Oh boy.
MbL actually goes for
missed that?
men-at-arms.
Oh, he's going men-at-arm. Okay.
Why did he put 3 on gold then?
He sees the villagers coming forward too. I think he saw those 2 villagers thinking about coming forward. They're actually building an archer range for Mr. Yo. The militia are there, but MbL is going to have enough to defend. He's actually making 5 nearly. That's why he put 3 on gold.
But do you need more? Like, you're floating so much gold now. I don't think even if you make 5, you don't need that many. Goes
He's
for
making
4
4 and then the upgrade. Yo's base is really exposed. And MbL scouted a good portion of it.
Okay, now
So if he clears up these men-at-arms, there's plenty of places to hit.
Cancelled men-at-arm upgrade. He went for 5 militia, cancelled the militia to click
Weird.
men-at-arm to cancel men-at-arm.
Weird.
I think he was scared of a forward. And is now
Maybe.
just happy trading it off. Because honestly, men-at-arm upgrade isn't the biggest difference, right? The moment each player has 1 archer out, the men-at-arms don't do anything.
Speaking of an archer, there it is for Mr. Yo. And MbL can buy himself... He'd probably buy himself like a minute and a half just with these militia. Before his walls start getting pressured. That gives him time to get upgrades, get his economy rolling. Yeah, or he just clears it all up.
Oh,
That's
God.
fine.
Man-at-arm gets the kill against the eagle. Lovely stuff. And yeah, Mr. Yo, he will just run away. Could go for early fletching. Most importantly, he needs to have his economy running now.
Why? Okay, I guess MbL's playing safe. He's making a preemptive tower on his gold.
I don't mind it against Mr. Yo, who has shown to try to find loopholes, try to pressure quite a bit.
Yeah. He does... MbL does have a safe gold on the left as well. He did wall that in. So he has an option if he's taken off the main.
Oh yeah. But like, the tower secures you that till at least minute 25, you will have control over that gold now.
Yeah.
First eagle out. That's interesting. So, MbL actually not going for an archer range. Eagle, 8 HP and gets away.
I think MbL just hates us casters. I think that's what happens. Because like every single game, he's gone for something unexpected here. Except the giant walls, but the follow-ups for him have been really hard to predict.
Yeah. He tried to keep us guessing for sure, and that, like, the weird thing is, like, we see everything, and apparently, like, our brain isn't enough to really put together what strategy he's going for. Just think about how Mr. Yo has to feel. He's playing with limited information, and like then you even take the scout away from him.
Yep.
Okay, now the archer range after all, only to add 1 skirmisher.
Villager count is even now. MbL was 2 villagers ahead there for a while.
Yeah, he's getting wheelbarrow now. So will be basically still the 2 ahead, and now wards at the right hand side from Mr. Yo, wards the left hand side as well. So both players will be very passively going into castle age here, I assume. Unless we find a villager kill at the gold, shouldn't really happen.
I think it might happen, Nilly. No, okay. He doesn't manage to block it. There is a villager walling, though. Maybe he could get some downhill hits.
It's archers around,
I don't
just
think
to help
that's
out.
happening.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
really work. I think you should even trap those eagles. That's kind of sloppy that those 2 get away, honestly. Like, there was
Like one house there, and then a wall on the other side, and they're trapped.
Yeah. Could have been
Oh, the goats are still there. I guess Yo never found those, and
Yeah.
MbL didn't see them either when he was passing with the eagles.
Okay, now catching up with wheelbarrow is Mr. Yo. Castage timings will be relatively similar. Small advantage for Mr. Yo. For MbL, who is going for plumes, by the way. He's sending 5 villagers into stone now. Or is he just trying to add more towers.
He's host. A bad MbL host. As he just idles his TC, and now he's gonna click up.
For food.
Click
Okay.
up. There we go. On the way to Castle Age first, Mr. Yo, about 300 food behind, so give him 15, 20 seconds and he should be good.
Goes for
Gonna get Town Watch
Soundwatch.
first.
Okay. Interesting upgrade. Sends the skirm around. Those 2 goats could be nice for him. And why is he so far behind? He had similar farm numbers and similar food count. Wheelbarrow early on for MbL, really nice apparently.
Mm-hmm.
700 food. I think idling TC makes a lot of sense. And yeah, now the deers are dropped off. And the 2 goats want to get in, but access denied.
Horse collar just now coming in from Mr. Yo. Ouch.
Had really late wood upgrade as well. Kind of had to delay this one. Now goes for the second barracks. Interesting play. Sees no upgrades on the eagles. So kind of is assuming... Well, he sees a lot of eagles as well, though. Mr. Yo has to be confused here by this play.
Yeah. He saw the drush into not upgrading into men-at-arms, into eagles, into now skirmishers from an archer range he never saw. Not having the scout has really been bad for Mr. Yo this game. He has no idea what's going on.
Now he sees upgrades on those eagles.
Yep.
Defense upgrade
And
there as
just
well.
now a defensive tower for him. Right as MbL's about to come in,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Yo's trying to drop a stone wall behind that.
Oh, click, 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 click.
Eagles, oh, he got it.
Oh, 187 HP there. That was so clutch. If that stone wall isn't going up, the game is instantly over.
Yep. But MbL with all the initiative here. I'd say for him, like, I wouldn't even take a fight against the archers. Just keep the pressure on until you get your plumed archers on the field. Or if you want to go for a second TC first. Like, just keep Mr. Yo at his base. Don't let him come near your base.
Okay. And I know that MbL was housed. Not because I saw it. But he's just doing handcut at 37 villagers. Okay. So the defense of Mr. Yo, still here, is now sadly down to 90 stone. And his stone spots are both outside. So it has to be one TC play for quite some time. MbL, a weird, super weird defensive tower in no man's land again. Like, kind of in front of a stone. He's 200 stone away from a castle.
Dude. He's scared of the sneak. He thought Mr. Yo would delete the walls and then come around, but it's not happening.
Now another TC. This guy, does he think he's the best imp player of all times? It just feels like every single time he's only playing to survive and somehow comes out ahead.
Yeah. Like, you'd think any other player, and he's adding a siege workshop at home. He's so scared. Like, you see all the army from Yo. It's at his base.
Really, really weird indeed. He's playing as if he killed 5 villagers. Did he kill a villager? Like,
he killed one in Dark Age.
One early, right? And that was it.
That's it. Killed the villager and then killed the scout. And now he's going into scorpions. The armor upgrade for the eagles.
Still 4
and
villagers
forging.
on stone. So plumes will happen eventually. He plays 2 TC. Slinger's now added on Mr. Yo's side. Score virtually identical.
Like, it feels like MbL was in a really commanding position there. And if he gets... I don't know, dude. I don't understand how he's so greedy with the walls in Dark Age. And then as soon as you get into Castle Age, everything is conservative from him.
Is it greedy to wall a lot? Isn't that safe?
Well, like, the huge walls are kind of greedy, is it not? Because you can be punished big time for them. If, let's say, your opponent goes for a drush or something like that, and they get him before you're done.
Yeah, a way to look at it. And let's take a look. Crossbow now. Need to dodge those scorpion shots. Getting 2 good shots off to begin this fight.
Yeah, second scorpion now out. If he fights on the hill, it should be okay for him. Slingers, though, doing amazing damage against the Eagles from MbL. He's got to make sure he doesn't take hits from those.
Oh yeah, but how does he? And now the Scorpion dying as well, and the Slingers should clean house. MbL needs to retreat.
MbL now going for a Mangonel. He does have the towers here, Nilly. He does have the towers defending his walls, so...
Oh,
either he could have a castle already, or he could have these 2 towers, and he's chosen to have these 2 towers.
Yeah. 121 AQ play from my chat. You only have 93 stone here as Mr. Yo, but actually he could build a TC. Because Inca TC only costs 85 stone. But he decided to buy one. Look at that. He bought stone to now build the TC. And now has
well, it's
over
old
100.
habits die hard. Old habits die hard. That's not really a bonus you think of, like, pertaining to your TC.
Yeah.
Oh, MbL's looping around with the Eagles. MbL is looping around with the Eagles. The TC is going up for Mr. Yo, only at 42% right now. Oh boy, if he doesn't notice this.
If it's only patrol, the villager dies and he can quick wall behind this one. Oh, look, lovely.
Good quick walls.
Lovely stuff.
Great quick walls from Mr. Yo.
Doesn't forget the hole in the wall either. That was superb.
Yeah. To notice that in the middle of pushing forward is very, very impressive.
Lots of aggression. And again, Mangonel v Mangonel fight will be so important. MbL already charged up with 1. So you're trying to get 1 out as well.
Building his eagle numbers too. He's got 6 eagles garrison. And he's got like 3 more queued in each barracks. And the castle is going way at the back.
Where?
It's the safest castle I've ever seen.
What? What? Why? How?
Why not put it like
Was that
near the market on the hill or something like that? Like, I don't understand.
Is his castle hotkey next to his farm
Mill
hotkey?
hotkey? I don't know.
By the way, the Eagles got in somehow at the bottom, and I think they might get into the woodline here.
To the woodline?
Oh no, Mr. Yo!
Oh, they're in.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, that hurts a lot. Slingers will clear them up eventually, but the Eagles can just run away.
Oh, yo. And he deletes the lumber camp instead of deleting the houses. Could have been so much cheaper for him. Surprising there. Oh,
I don't
deletes
understand that
afterwards.
castle, Nilly. I just want to go back to that. What is that castle?
For production, Dave. It is. And
Maybe you wanted to hide it?
It is protecting the gold. Really well. Also, this
villager count, MbL ahead by 10.
This funny AI armor
Hacker.
in the center now.
Yeah.
Plume, Skirm, Mango, Eagle. And another tower.
All we need is a monk and a ram, and then click them all together and send them towards the battle.
In box formation.
Yeah. With the monk carrying a relic. That'd be perfect.
Oh. And you can screenshot and send that to Age of Empires.
MbL can defend all day against this with the army that he has.
Yeah.
I like how he's hiding it. He wants to win this battle in one go. And he has eagles actually behind as well. He's got those raiding eagles over to the right. So if he wants to bring those in, he can as well. Mr. Yo is in a really... He's in a rough spot here, Nilly. And MbL's on the way to Imperial Age. How do you stop this as Incas?
You don't. you need to be in imp with couriers, eagles. That's the only way. But against mass plumes, normal eagles, you can't win. 60 HP eagles as well. Just think about a Mayan war. You have 100 HP eagles, and even there, plumes are the superior unit.
Yeah.
And that's why MbL played so crazy defensively, right? He did play wild when he felt okay. Well, we see 1-for-1 trade. He did play wild when his civilization wasn't super good, And here he felt again his stabilization is better. And yeah, just played for the long game. Takes to the hill.
Win condition is getting to Imp on equal footing, I guess. And that's what he played towards. Yo is going to Imperial Age, though. And he did manage to save his army. He didn't commit to a battle there in Castle Age. MbL pushing forward now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a castle from MbL on that hill where the Siege Workshop is.
Mangonel dancing.
Nice shot.
Yeah, a castle there would be really reasonable. Where should Mr. Yo build his castle? I think he will wait for 650 stone regardless.
Yeah. It's kind of, it's a little unfortunate for him that his gold is right there. Can't see him accessing that anytime soon.
Okay, controls it this way. Wants to indirectly fight for that hill. Villagers are now brought over. MbL wouldn't be surprised if he sells some wood, tries to buy some stone to get himself a castle up. Eagles are now diving in. Does he want to contest this castle? Shouldn't really work. And those villagers, well...
Build it on the hill, MbL. Why'd you... I guess he was planning on putting it in the same position as Yo's initial castle.
Yeah, well, that's crazy talk. Okay,
Yeah.
Plumes eating some good shots there of the Mangonels. Eagles dying as well. Uh-oh, can we contest this castle, Dave? It's only 8 villagers.
I think it's a possibility. There's no more Mangonels from MbL. He does only have a ram in terms of siege support
Mangonel
behind.
needs to be repaired. Oh, no. I think he could have
now
done
he
something
can't.
there.
Yeah, now he can't. Yeah, if he pushed forward and just got those slingers and everything up on the hill there, he could have denied that castle for sure.
He had, like, 9 villagers next to it. Just repair that Mangonel. I think he could have done it.
Okay, what is MbL producing here? Just trebs and plumes from one castle?
And villagers.
Like, what if Yo goes ram, though? You're going to need more than that. Yo is going ram.
Yeah, produces some now. Crossbows are coming over, trying to intercept the plumes. So, no bracer on those, though. I think maybe mixing in... How good is full skirm slinger? Like skirm against plume, slinger against eagle? Is that a thing?
I think, like, plumes are still decent against skirms. And plumes are really good against slinger.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that combo. And MbL dropping a castle to the right to help defend. Get more production buildings for his plumes. He's also fighting from the hill. So Yo's going to have to repair more than MbL. And Yo really doesn't have the units to back up his rams at the moment. Like, those slingers are going to get shredded by the castles and the plumes. And there's not too many arbalists in that group.
Well, it's 2 battering rams at the moment, so they will never be scary, even if you kind of try to support them.
There's 3 for Yo here and a Mangonel.
Yeah, but it's battering rams. Like,
Yeah.
now he tries to go for capped. Not going to be easy.
This is going to be really tough for Mr. Yo. And MbL is actually expanding out to the both stones on the right-hand side. Mr. Yo hasn't scouted and expanded out to that right-hand side or to the left-hand side where he can't really access his secondary gold or secondary stone.
He did scout all the extra gold, so could actually contest that quite a bit, but didn't really go for it. And Rams now shown, makes the go with 3. That shouldn't really work. Villagers should just fight. Eagles are around as well. Text to Elite Eagle Warrior. I think he will defend this.
He's got to be careful not to lose his ram numbers again, or his treb numbers against those rams, but even the plumes are helping out here. Even the castle fire is helping out. Eagle's doing some decent damage. Yeah, he'll lose maybe 1 treb, maybe.
Not even that, and that was the push that needed to do so much more here for Mr. Yo. Now he wants to fight this one, not going to work. 2 traps still shooting. Eagle's coming over. Mangonel is doing some reasonable damage, but now chewing through all of those slingers. And once the slingers die, the Eagle Warriors will just clean house.
Yeah, and Mr. Yo resigns. MbL takes this series with some of the most unconventional play that I've seen so far. That's a really impressive performance from him. That's a really impressive win from him. And Yo didn't look like he was playing that bad. Like, Yo was playing pretty good.
No, absolutely not. The Khmer game was absolutely smooth that he lost. And this one, that wasn't shabby either. It's like unfortunate that he loses the eagle there. Maybe that could have been prevented, but certainly a very, very strong performance by MbL. So happy for him.
That'll give him a nice little confidence boost. I mean, he hasn't had the greatest performances in the last few tournaments, so really well played from MbL. And Mr. Yo, I guess, goes on to face, do we know for certain it's going to be Viper, or are we just assuming?
It's the first out of the group, right? The problem now with this system is that Viper could potentially pick tomorrow who he wants to face. If he wants to face MbL or Mr. Yo.
Depending on whether he wins or
Yeah, so he could technically decide, do I want to get first or second in the group? But who do you want to face if you're Viper? Do you want to face MbL or do you want to face Mr. Yo?
I would say Viper would probably be more comfortable against MbL.
So he